Smash that like. Is this what you voted for? Smash that like. What y'all got going on? Smash that like. What y'all got going on? A little sound check. Well, night been quiet unless I missed something. What's going on out there on the news front, y'all? Let's see. Unless I missed something. That shit. All the front been quiet. You know how they motherfuckers do. Trump seemingly try to be moving like that espionage shit all behind me and shit. Kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Logic, what's going on with you this morning? What's going on the political front? Nah, it's good. What's going on the political front? Logic. I'm just chilling, man. Let me see. I'm telling you, all those people that Trump beef with that was down with him, they gonna get together on his ass. They said somebody worked at Waffle House for 4 months before they didn't even he wasn't even employed there. And what y'all think about Biden? Biden suing the IRS now or somebody. Trump called Biden a crooked politician. That's crazy. Mhm. Trump called Biden a crooked politician. Oh yeah, Trump got a new, Texas got a new seat member. Whose seat did he take? That Tellerico and Jasmine Crockett fighting for they new for that seat, or was that the Jasmine Crockett seat that he got? That's crazy how they got all them Democrats out of there. They got their ass out of there systematically. I saw that happening. I saw that shit happening. What's going on, Sue from the Boy Files? What's up, Sue? I saw that happening though. I saw it coming. Donald Trump won't gonna let all them come in. Crockett's political career is over. I know, but you know that she was a lawyer before, the civil rights lawyer. There's 11 of y'all in here. Double tap that screen. She was a civil rights lawyer. Make sure y'all take the poll too. So maybe not. Maybe she might become a lobbyist. But I say she really wasn't taken serious in the first place. She was on political entertainment, and that's just it is what it is. Salvatore. What's up, Salvatore Salamino? Who is a piece of shit? Who? Donald Trump or Obama? And there's 16 of y'all in here, man. Why isn't it 16 likes? Double tap that stream. It's free. It's not the electric chair. It will not shock me. It will not shock me. That shit is crazy. And y'all see how they trying to make it seem like that young boy, um, they tried to make it seem like that young boy was doing some trying to kill the president. You say he is. Why they trying to make it seem like Nasir Best was trying to kill the president. That young boy was dealing with mental instability. You know what I mean? Mental instability, and he had a beef with the CIA. Probably property. He probably kept coming up on a property, and they probably kept telling him to leave. But they trying to make this shit seem like it was some shit that he was trying to run up in there to get President Trump. They'll do anything for some publicity, I believe. That's crazy. I'm like, dude had a beef with the Secret Service. Like I said, probably because he kept running up on their property. Crockett did pro bono work for Black Lives Matter until they got heat for spending donations on multi-million-dollar. Well, ain't nothing wrong with the pro bono work. You never know what they what was the incentive. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Bad Talk Media? What's going on with you this morning, family? Glenda Jackson says, hello. Bad Talk Media. What you got going on, man? What you think about that shit with Ray J got hit in the head? Ray J be talking all that, but we know Ray J was just a kid actor. He ain't really no gangster. Ray J got hit across the motherfucking head in the ring. And the young boy that he was boxing, is that the young boy from Oakland? Used to be on all the rap videos with like Cash Money, Laugh and all them. All I know, both of them looked like crazy boxing, but dude did hit Ray J with that Hail Mary. But ain't nothing wrong with that logical assessment. Up until Black Lives Matter was exposed, all y'all thought that Black Lives Matter was a black function, which it was not. They used black people as their mascot, as their promotional tool, and black people didn't get harmed in any way because we didn't donate to Black Lives Matter. We're the ones that matter. The people donated all around the world, and especially the white folks with white guilt. They donated, and that's the ones that got used. I mean, that's why they got exposed. If it was just strictly abusing black people and taking money from them and using them for a cause that they didn't promote and they didn't get nothing from it, it would have been never said. But it was a bunch of white people doing it. You know what I'm saying? You say Obama is a better president than Trump, and he's a nice person. Right, 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 Uriah. Because Trump, man, every time I see that fucking fool, he disrespecting the press corps or anybody that's around him. Like he one of them old men that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it's just it's demoralizing that the head of our company, the head of our country, you know what I mean? He's supposed to be there to protect the citizens. More likely, all the time is downing them, knocking them, talking shit to them, and just like we've been all raised to have respect for our elders, so it's either fuss them out, disrespect them. I mean, not to mention he the president, he might send the CIA at your house and then fuck your life up, call your job and all that shit. And you know what I mean? Because you know we don't all came across them disrespectful granddaddies and shit. Oh, you know that's just granddaddy. That's Trump, but fuck that. It ain't no just granddaddy. Close your motherfucking mouth if you don't want me to say nothing to you. Stop saying something to people. You said, yep, it said black people back a century, and it gave white people an excuse to ask, what did Obama do for black people? He didn't do anything for black people because they didn't put no money in his pocket. You know what I mean? Ask every single white president, what did they do for white people? Tear that motherfucker up, tear their economy up. You know what I mean? But he said Americans are forward 10 years, in my opinion. He said black people back 10 years as a group, but he said Americans are forward 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't here to help black people. He wasn't the black savior. He was here to help his lobbyists, the LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like. It's 41 of y'all in here. Double tap the stream. It's not the electric chair. It will not shock you. It will not shock me. It's free. Right, bad talk. He an African American. That's why I try to say he when people say what he do for black people, he wasn't here to do anything for black people. He was associated with our community by way of his skin color. He was not a active member of our community. You know what I mean? We accepted him in. You know what I'm saying? You say Obama is a good president, the real cookie TTV. That's what it is. Yeah, Obama was an African American. His daddy was African. Obama failed us. Can you name 3 reasons Obama failed us, Jay Bird? And not to the debate with you, just to I mean, see where you at as an American. Jay Bird, name 3 reasons Obama failed us. And Jay Bird, he used to be on Dirty Weather 916. I think maybe you in a wheelchair or something like that. Smash that like, y'all. I miss Obama big time. Can you name 3 things you miss about Obama, Baker man? Yeah, he went through Africa with the drones. That's what it is. I mean, policy. We gotta stop putting this stuff on individual people and look at their administrations too. You know that Trump is not making all these decisions on his own. He is like 80 years old this month coming up. And his administration has to be held accountable too. You say you miss Dr. Khalid. Dr. Khalid, you know what I mean? You know that he was built off of destruction because mainly his conversation was destruction. I respect Khalid, but it was leading us, you know what I mean, to militant nationalism. You know what I'm saying? And through that we would have to be when you get militant, you have to be like Malcolm X with the gun in the window and stuff like that. And I don't think and it might have been got turned into a physical war. I don't think black Americans are ready for a physical war right now. I know that we need one because we're too busy healing from all the other war that we've been through. You know, been through some wars. And I ain't talking about World War II and all that shit. I'm talking about in Chicago, LA, Miami, you know what I mean, Atlanta. You know, we've been in some wars. And the thing is we've been fighting our own country. So we wounded. We don't need another Khalid, Malcolm X, even a Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? We need maybe a Bob Marley type of president. Don't worry, be happy, blow the smoke down, blunt your fire if they run up on you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Khaled, he just started a bunch of rhetoric that would have got us in hot water. You know what I mean? Fucking with our credibility here. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The black community is the most established community, in my opinion, in America. The white community is the head of the community by way of they invented it. We wouldn't be in the United States if some white folks want to sit down at the table and say, "This is United States." I mean, it just is what it is. But the backbone and the stabilization of the country is doing through the black people that are here. We are the buffer for these people over here and over there. And in all of these groups, they always have these half subgroups that black sympathizers. That's in every other culture. You say, hell yeah, Obama is a better president than Trump. That's what it is. I like that, Bronx Gamer. It doesn't matter if Obama is president or Trump, things will remain the same. Yup. And it's so true. Jake says Obama is not better than Trump. Name 3 reasons why Obama is not better than Trump. Lawrence Smith, good morning and thank you for your participation. Biden was the worst president in U.S. history. Well, you still didn't answer the question. How is Obama not better than Trump? Name 3 reasons. And it's not to debate you. I'm just trying to get your opinion as an American, where your mindset at this moment. It's 45 people in here. It's 7 likes. We trying to get it's 39. We fluctuating. Unrealized gains. Look, we trying to get the likes up to 100 in this live stream. Let's get them up 39. Come on, come on. Thanks for showing that integrity. Thank you. Laurie Parker says, voted for President Obama twice. He flipped the state of Indiana red. Republican state from red to blue will vote for him again. Can't wait to wait his presidential center in Chi-Town soon. I saw that. I saw the president. That junk look high tech too. It's 10. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up to. Come on, show some integrity. Let's get them up. Lawrence Smith, what it is. Thanks for that. Robot Eater, what's going on? You say obviously he is. Robot Eater, is your job AI proof? Is anybody in this chat screen, do y'all consider y'all job to be AI proof? Get them up, get them up, get them up. Bro, hold on. Did you just say we wouldn't be here without them whites? We wouldn't be here without white people, dummy. Don't come and telling me all this other shit. White people started the United States, dummy. We wouldn't be here even by way of systematic slavery without whites. We would be somewhere else if we were indigenous to this country, but we wouldn't be here in the United States. Don't Why you come in here and give me a bunch of history lessons and you never even checked out one of my shows and don't even know what it's about. But it is what it is. Go ahead, spit your shit, Eric. Bro, hold on. Did you just say we wouldn't be here? Come on with the bullshit. With your idiosyncrasies. Go ahead and text it. Froggy says Indiana is not a blue state. Ha ha. Mo Power says Trump. That's what it is. Taco Truck says mine is. Nicole Budget says nope, my job is not AI proof. Good morning, Nicole Budget. What's going on, sis? Um, that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to make sure that your job is AI proof too, because AI is doing everybody's shit. It's not that one is better than the other. It's what agenda aligns with the people at the time. America is a corporation that continues to rebrand every 8 years. I would say that too, but it's volatile in their administrations, like Apple. Who keep what's one of them companies that keep having a to change they the people in charge? Jack and Bag says Trump. AI is the future, like it or not. Taco Truck. I'm telling you, you're so right with that. AI is the future. Obama flipped the state of red Republican state of Indiana to blue when he won the election. Okay, Lori, school him. William Portman, I wouldn't vote for Obama if the whole world was on fire. If the whole world was on fire, you wouldn't have to vote for him. If whoever was the president would be martial law, so it wouldn't even be no vote. But okay. John Morant, what's going on? Is this the basketball player, John Morant? You say no, Obama is not better than Trump. Reggie says FDT. I feel you. Are y'all taking a poll? Is Obama a better president than Trump? And are y'all smashing the like? And are y'all sharing me out? Are you getting over there? Look, we got 15 likes. It's 59 people in here. Get the likes up. It's free. And one thing that's free, y'all motherfuckers don't want to get it out. Double tap the like, especially if you participated, you know what I mean, in the live stream. You say you're not going to ever vote for Republican. Don't ever say ever, because just because they say Republican, Democrat, it doesn't mean they're different from each other. I will vote for whoever has an agenda that can tell me the best lie to make me believe it that they're really for me. Because ain't none of them really for you. They're for whoever putting that money in their pockets. And it's just like going somewhere out to eat and overindulging, knowing you ain't got nothing to do with the bill. You understand what I'm saying? Better economy under Trump. Huh? Kyle, where you at? Somewhere in a small sand dune on Mars. Because shit, what economy will? None of the people opposing Obama is based on politics. It's based on pure racism. I will go for that absent-minded professor. Good morning. What's going on with you, absent-minded? I voted for who is good for the country. Right. I will vote for who's good for me. The country, I mean, yeah, I worry about the country, but I'm a little bit more worried about my you know what I mean. I think it's better, but everything is the same thing, right, Dred? Dr. Red. The left has a lot lost their minds. The right has lost their minds too. You better bet Obama was the president. Obama was no president. Then what was he? Y'all kill me. If you try to the masses, he will ease up the whip to Buddy Boy. If you cry, you don't even make sense, Rick. Go set the fuck down. The same whoop if I am getting whipped, the same whoop he whooping me with, he just whooped you with. And he whooping your kids and my kids and your mamas and your daddies and my mamas and daddies. Ain't no that slave shit went out the window and went in everybody's heads. Now it's mental slavery. Everybody, not just black people, not just Latinos, not just people of color, white folks too. Absent Minded says West Virginia would disagree with the better economy statement. West Virginia, Alabama, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Shit, the west side of Chicago. God, country, family. Nah, family, 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 family. Ain't no God, country, family. God is built off of faith, so I don't know definitely if there's a God, but I know that my family is this. Just as sure as you hear their stomach rumbling if you don't give them something to put in it. Nah, family first. Thank God for President Trump. But what about your family, William? That you ain't thanking God for your grandmama, your granddaddy. Your granddaddy just turned 90 some years old. You come here talking about thank God for Trump. He ain't turning but 80 next month. Y'all are terrible, man. My investments were all time low under Obama. And you got to look at whoever you was investing with then and their production and all that stuff. Obama ain't had nothing to do with that. Kyle, Gaspar Morano says yes, that Obama is a better president than Trump. Lane Good says, nah, Trump is a populist. Would you say Trump is a strong man who's a narcissist and that his regime is built off the worship of a cult personality? Because that's what he is. He's a cult personality. Obama was the booty hole president, and Biden was the bio war president. Damn, Willie Will. Lane Good says, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the U.S. sees a monthly $600 billion trade deficit. Meanwhile, China is responsible for 20% of the global production, first in the world. That China is responsible for 28% of global. Yeah, because China has become our replenishment center. I mean, and now they got Temu and Alibaba. Shit, ain't shit in your house ain't made in China, Mexico, or India. Look around. America don't make nothing. We're the number one consumers. Absent-minded says, not even a little bit. I don't think about America's financial situation. I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. And that was Trump. Yeah, he told me something. He don't care about your financial pains. And anybody that comes in here and says Trump, 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 I mean, it's your opinion, but it just makes me wonder about you and the shit that you have went through. Because some people have what's that shit called? Is it when they start liking their captor? They said Patty Hearst had it. Tone Low, what up? What up? What up, Vimy? Tone Low, old as fuck, man. No matter what happens in this very complex Iran situation, I think we can all agree that Donald Trump cannot have a nuclear weapon. Right, he the one that don't need a nuclear weapon. China built ports and they didn't build cities for Africa. They built ports and strengthened Africa's infrastructure. Like they paid for airports and train setups, the infrastructure. But that could be a downfall too, because the moment that African countries can't pay, China gonna got there going, hey, yeah, we got to lean on that shit. Can anyone tell me what good at did Trump did for American people? Says Heavy Bear. What did they do? Somebody tell Heavy Bear, what did Trump do? I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I'm gonna say nothing. Maybe somebody else will see the good in what he did. I don't. Stockholm syndrome, exactly, Lawrence. Stockholm, humble vessel. Stockholm syndrome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, that's why I voted for Trump. U.S. firm outsource materials and production way too much. Trump is the man. Trump just went and got some Chinese phones. The Donald is mentally ill, right? 50 lashes for you when God shows himself. So God gonna show himself, and I'm gonna get 50 lashes. I thought when God come back, it's supposed to be pieces and blessings. That's why Rick, this 50 lashes ain't shit to me, and the turning my back up being healed 50 million years later. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You say God gonna, I thought God was coming here to spread love. If he come back, he gonna take time out to give me 50 lashes. And you're gonna be having time to say, God, give him 50 lashes because you said you sound stupid as fuck. Go sit down. When has Trump used a nuclear weapon? That's absolute. They said he don't need one, Froggy. Stop. You know what? It's too early for you. That's the most country old in China. That's the most country old China. Yeah, but they do because China go in there and put them ports. China ain't. I mean, Africa ain't got no metropolis back. All that stuff Africa has, the colonizers own it. Africa's infrastructure sucks. Name what in a metropolis. A metropolis don't mean that is a big, what I mean, high technology city. Just meaning there's a bunch of people living in diaspora. Africa infrastructure is fucked. They got all the resources. They did not have a nuclear power plant nowhere in Africa that Africans control. It's something going on in South Africa. South Africa got nuclear weapons, but they Europe and United States got their weapons in South Africa. But Other than that, they could use the Congo's river flow and power their whole continent. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Africa is way, way underdeveloped, fam. And they're supposed to be the jewel of the planet because they have all the resources. Obama divided us says, I love by the most high. Fernan Fernando's, if Obama was a decent or so Trump would never be patient. Man, Obama was a bullshit president. Trump would never be keep speaking on his name. We need less government, not more. No, we need pinpointing government that's for us. Hey, brother, I thought I'd check in on break. That's what it is. E40. What's going on with you? Puerto Rican pride. That's what it is. Let me put a jacket on you. What's up with you? How's your day at work today, man? E40. E40. Am I pronouncing that name right? Sound it out for me phonetically. Humpty Dumpty Trump says, Andrew. Heavenly Father, lead humanity out of the darkness, misleading humanity with Lord have mercy, coast to coast. That's what it is, though. Good morning. Oh, drama sucked as a president all the way back. I go for that, Will. Randall says, when gas is $1.50, shit will be cooking. Man, gas ain't never gonna be $1.50 because a dollar ain't even a dollar no more. So shit. Okay, E40. That's what it is. Broad global tariffs and trade restrictions act show everything you need to know about Trump's economy failed. Prices are up 1,000% for sure. Absent-minded professor. Biggest lie Trump said he is Republican, right? Because he was a Democratic. I mean, you said euphoria. Okay, euphoria. I kept saying E40. I can't, yeah, I got it now. Euphoria. That's what it is. Lowest black unemployment rate in history under Trump. Why everybody, when you see a black man, you always come and give up the black statistics? The black crime rate, the black man, I don't give a fuck about that right now. I'm an American. What's the lowest American unemployment rate? Dude, ain't nobody ask you about the black unemployment rate, fam. Or say you know what I mean? Every time y'all see a black man, y'all come in, and this is one of the things too. What did Obama do for me? Nothing, because I ain't put no money in his pocket. He ain't do shit for me. Obama was a crook too, definitely drifty. So all of them are crooks. That's why I say who can tell the best lie? No way would I vote for that yabba dabba do at 1,000%, you dope. Don Ross, go sit down somewhere. Price has been up for 20 years, dude. Talking about some no one talks about auto paying for 2 years. I think the lowest unemployment was Clinton, was it? I'm not even sure, but shit, a lot of variants play into that. Obama taught me that if you still playing by the rules, then you lose. Trump used to be a Democrat, right? He was an independent before that. They use the racist card. Yeah, every time they see me, they come in and use the racist card. If Donald Trump's behind me, they either think that I'm a Donald Trump supporter, or they come in on some, what did he do for black people? Or what did they I could give a shit. What did he do for Americans? That's what we got to stop boxing ourselves and putting ourselves in categories. True indeed, I know that I'm a black man and I know my worth as a black man. But it does not solely depend on what Obama did for black people. What did any other president do for black people? Nothing. So he did just like his counterparts. Nothing. Eggs were 30 for 60 under auto pen. Eggs are high as fuck under Trump too. Remember when he came in, it was a goddamn chicken flu. Juliana Forbes says, hello. Andrew says, naked. Naked. Uh, Andrew Mock says, Trump reduced mad drugs by 120. No, he didn't. No, Trump is a better president, says Tom. Do you think he's a better president? Trump just fucked up birthright citizenship. Joe Mack says, to hell with it. That's what it is, Joe. How's your morning? Charles Wynn says, Trump is the best. Name 3 reasons why you say Trump is the best, Charles. Absent-minded professor. Trump promises to build a beautiful wall around the country to keep MAGA safe. What happened? Seems like he keep failing to MAGA code. But guess what? No matter how many people the wall keeps out, it keeps all of us in. So I'm a little skeptical about that wall shit. looking at the 1890s populist debate. I'm not looking at shit from 1890. I'm still trying to deal with 2026. I'm gonna go worried about the populist debate in 1890. Nope, go take a nap. I think the best thing Trump did for America was opening up the oil Venezuela. Venezuela oil ain't American oil, dude. How was that the best thing? Ain't nobody gonna buy no Venezuelan oil from America. Sure they don't. See what I'm saying? Black people don't collectively ask for anything. Ain't nobody collectively done shit for them anyway. I'm a healthcare administrator, and Trump 100% lowered med drugs. Look, you don't. When that don't you probably a CNA cleaning pampers and shit all day. Talking about you a healthcare administrator. Yeah, you a CNA. You ain't even a RN. You a fucking CNA, and you got the job so you can keep your fucking benefits. So don't come in here talking about he lowered the drugs. Trump ain't lowered no damn drugs. Trump just only thing he did was put his name on the RX.com that the government has. He ain't lowered no drugs, dude, and he made it a little bit more lenient on it. They catch you with some weed. You talking about he? I'm a healthcare administrator. You're probably a CNA. It doesn't help South America. South America is not a collective. America is individual countries, man. COVID was forced the whole nation to take COVID shots and murder a lot of people. But a lot of people died and they blamed it on COVID so they can get the hospitals can get the benefits. You notice everybody that died during the COVID shit, they said it was because of COVID. He died, broke his neck. He had COVID. He died, put it in the blender. He had COVID. I mean, Renee Medina, you said Obama is a better president than Trump. That's what it is. Bro, I would like to talk to you about birthright citizenship sometimes. Chris Howell. What's going on, Chris Howell? Well, leave a comment and everybody that has a comment, leave it underneath of this live stream when it's over. Leave your comment. Is Obama a better president than Trump? And maybe I might pick one of them and you know what I mean, answer it. But Chris Howell, hit me on my Gmail so we can probably set up a Zoom or something, and I can bring you up, and then we can go back and forth on the final points of birthright citizenship. Not just debate, but just to politic and conversate. I don't like to do a lot of debating because it always ending in streaming. And a debate is each one of us either coming with the facts, if it's fact based, or if we just spitting our hypothesis, our educated guesses. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I like to just resolve it as Americans. You know, whatever you don't agree with, whatever I don't agree with, we voice it, and then we can get on with it after by trying to get it resolve all of it. How do you think things get done by any group? We as black people don't have no lobbyist group. That is so true. Now, okay, that's what the lobbyist. That's why I say we need more lobbyists. We don't need no more fucking basketball players, no more football players, no more comedians. Oh, he tall. Put a basketball in his hand. Fuck that. Put a goddamn tort in his hand, an amendment in his hand, get him a sheepskin on the wall. So and give him some knowledge on how government and the economy and all that stuff work so he can go in there and know what to ask these people for. Obama was a communist. Communists don't even exist no more, Paul. That's how your shit is democratic socialists now. Ain't no more communists. Communists fell with the wall in 89, remember? Tear down that wall, Gorbachev. Ain't no more communists, dude. These people are democratic socialists. What's up from France, brother? He is shutting down. I am scared of the people that we don't talk about. The puppeteers. That's what it is. Parlez-vous français? We should parle français. Bonjour, bonbons, and all that good shit. Good morning. Trump and Obama are not able to run. So for now, they're not able to run. But you know how it go. Bruno Cristo says yes. I remember trying to sign the bill to pass the 250 unemployment check, but the Democrats cut it down and 300 cash. And but all of that shit is nothing. They need to, if any checks need to be sent out, they need to be sent out in increments of 24 months to stabilize the economy. If socialists here now, all they care about is social programs funded by who? But shit, so then the government been socialist programs because we've been funding them as a government. You know what I mean? Oh, so it's okay to talk about black lobbyists, but not black unemployment rate. Huh? The unemployment rate is got too many different variants. A lobbyist is getting their ear and make a difference so it won't be no unemployment rate. Nah, ain't nobody a hypocrite. I just don't want to talk about that bullshit you talking about, Cal. You want to say the black man did this, the white man did fuck that. As an Americans, dude. And that's private interest groups, black lobbyists. I mean the employment rate is national and the numbers is fudge. We'll never get to the bottom of it. And you'll always be a little soft, you know what I mean? A soft for it because you're black and you ain't got no job. But you can't blame that on Trump probably. Go get you a motherfucking trade or something. If they don't want you flipping burgers, go make tacos, dude. That's all I can tell you. I think you kind of based, no offense. It's biased, gear, biased, based. I would be down with Lil B. Base God, you said base. I think I'm a little base. Thank you for that. That's a compliment. You meant biased though. And I might be a little biased, but guess what? It's my opinion. You know what I mean? What I think, it don't make your mind click. You know what I mean? That light bulb don't pop in your head when I think, do it. When I talk, maybe the light bulb pop in your head. But when I think, the light bulb pop off in my head. When you think, I don't know what pop in your head. I mean, it might be a candle, might be a cigarette lighter. Elephants demand socialism, then complain when a donkey is in charge. And a donkey is a donkey. They stubborn, and you get behind them, they'll kick the fuck out your ass. You say, fuck no. Okay. Obama was and is a traitor. Can you explain that, Blue Sea? Trenton says, hell no. Taco truck, I have never not had a job. Never understand blaming the government for that, right? But taco truck, you got a taco truck, dude. Everybody always hungry. The peace president sends 10 trillion to Israel, says Hunter Harrington. Kyle White, I'm a director of hospital operations, not a CNA. Sure you are, Kyle. Sure you are. You're a fucking CNA. Stop it. And I just don't want to admit that Trump has done anything. Trump ain't did shit good. Ain't no prices down. What do you call this right here since prices down? Eggs high as fuck. High as fuck. What are you talking about? Prices is down. And you're an administrator. You're a CNA. You're cleaning shitty pampers. Stop making your job bigger than what it is, dog. Stop making. Look at this shit. It's $3.39 because I got a deal with DoorDash. But the price that you're gonna pay if you don't have that deal, $4.69. Okay. This. I mean, I don't give a fuck what he said. We don't talk more about the fact that Trump has been shitting himself since The Apprentice, or at least, yeah. Well, we don't have to talk about it. Cal, he probably changed one of Trump Pampers since he's such a director of hospital operations. You'll be doing your fucking job. What time is it? It's 10:40. Your 15-minute break at 10 o'clock over with. You'll be doing your fucking job. You ain't no fucking hospital admin. Everybody always trying to make themselves bigger than they is. A hospital administrator. You're in charge of changing shitty diapers on the second floor, 2B West. That's your job. That's your administration, dude. Stop. That shit crazy. I don't give a fuck what you said, Kyle, right now. I can't even, once you start something off with a lie, everything else you says that seem like it ain't nothing, you know what I mean? That you started with a lie, I can't even conversate with you. You worse than the politicians. You know what I mean? Contagious soccer. Hey yo, you know what I mean? When somebody got a lie to kick it, that shit crazy. You ain't got the lie to kick it, Craig. And the med prices down. They paying like what, $100 for some goddamn man. Can't answer what the man says, so just fling insults. You don't know it's a lie, bro. Chill. You don't know me either, Hunter. You just wanted some attention too, Hunter. All y'all weird motherfuckers with them crying emojis and shit. Go sit down, Hunter Harrington. Karma is hitting him now as we speak. Taco truck. Hit the like button. That's what it is, Talk. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? How do you know I'm indoors? It's a green screen, dickhead. Did whatever happened to it? Whoever, Hunter Biden wasn't there that day, but cocaine is in the White House right now. It's always in the White House. White folks love cocaine. You know what I mean? Y'all love that powder, that book of sugar. You can't just blame that shit on fucking Hunter now. You trying to say Hunter was the only one doing cocaine. White folks love cocaine, dude. We all carry around banknotes. The amount of money we have doesn't always correlate with the value. Elon's wealth is still comparable to Rockefeller's back in the day. We just print more. Well, now the dollar ain't worth the dollar. The dollar worth is 24 cents. Of course, there's no comparison. Obama is the people's and the country. Trump is filling his pockets. Right. Obama and them, they wet they beat, but that you ain't know it. Trump is letting you know every day he making money moves, and then one of y'all fuck niggas will come in here and say, Trump my daddy, Trump. But if your daddy ain't feeding you, he's a bad parent then, because he's not feeding your fuck ass. You know what I mean? And then it's two of y'all in here that because I'm black and I'm discussing some political shit, you can't understand it. You know what I mean? And you want me to side with you. Black people, they put black people in slavery. Fuck that. You know what I mean? This is for Americans, man. Trump, go back to Mayberry. Trump from New York, so go back to Central Park and find a tree to hug. Name one thing Trump has done right. Your answer will expose bias. Name one thing Trump has done right. Brainwash the fuck out of all y'all. That's what he done right. Brainwash the fuck out of all y'all. That's what he done right. What do you think I'm up here promoting Trump or something? Stop using your ear for a goddamn shithole. Listen to all this bullshit, man. I ain't up here promoting Trump and I ain't knocking him either. I'm just speaking on whatever going on in America as an American. I'm sitting at home collecting EBT. I wish I could get some EBT, motherfucker. I'll be at the grocery store getting all the lobster and shrimp. You know what I mean? Everything. But you know what? White people get more EBT than black people. Y'all got to know the demographics of this country, especially the people that support Trump, the underprivileged, low income, dumbass white people in the Appalachians and all in the Midwest and Northwest where there ain't no much, too much more. The company store ain't letting them get no more credit. Trump is feeding these people, man. What are you talking about? Rap music has ruined your culture, and you just rap music. Rap music don't make no money. Hip hop makes money, and who owns hip hop? White folks. And who always want to be a rapper now? White people. Ever since Justin Timberlake ruled our culture. Rap ain't shit. Rap is just the beat of the drum. That's why we get crazy as fuck because they promote crazy as fuck shit. I don't just like cocaine and drugs and all that. Don't know black people own no fucking planes, trains, and airplanes. Don't know black people own no radio stations or radio station budgets and plans. That's white folks. And they promote the rap shit, so they're ruining my community. You said rap. You got to be some old ass white Donald Trump ass white man. Rap ain't shit no more. I'm cursing every 5 minutes because I curse, motherfucker. It ain't got nothing to do with rap music, dick eater. That shit, y'all white folks is crazy, man. Y'all white folks is crazy. And that don't mean all white people, because somebody going, I'm white and I have a black cousin. I don't give a fuck. You say Obama is not even 100% a comparison. All right, Taco Truck. Thanks for coming through. Come back later, I mean, and let's politic, man. And that's true. Without Trump, 90% of the world would not have an occupation because everybody sent jobs seemingly to watch Trump and do everything he not doing. And shit popping right now if it ain't linked to Trump 6 degrees of separation. And that's just it is what it is. Trump just signed his name on everything to make think he's doing something for America. Yep. People we sure don't want his vice in office. Yo, true. Trump signing the dollar bill now, so you know the money ain't shit. He put his name on the Kennedy Center. He put his name on Trump RX and all kind of shit, man. You say Lynette, lean it tall, tail. You say no. Why do you blame white people for your actions and your women love white women's hair wigs? My women don't love white women hair wigs, and I don't blame white people for my actions. That sounds stupid. I blame myself for my actions. I can accept accountability for anything I do. And you say my women love white wigs, and white women love the wigs that our women wear. And the wigs that my women wear are from China, Malaysia, Asia. Go, you know what I mean? European straight ain't selling no more. Even European straight fake hair is from Malaysia. The Philippines is dyed. I mean, and whether you know it or not, white women were the first ones to put those added locks in their hair because their hair couldn't get thick. They got that stringy dog hair. Black women are hair is naturally thick and curly. So you got to get your fucking stats right. White women was the first ones to hook up extensions and all that shit in their head, man. Black people are known for their braids, that's their hair. I don't know shit you talking about, don't know. How can you say you aren't knocking Trump and the talk crap about him? Cause I can talk crap about him. He's the president. I ain't knocking shit. He do it. When I become the president of something, don't get in my way. What are you talking about? Spit Trump dick out and open up your ears and clean your eyes out, dude. You got soot and dust in your eyes. You squinting. The motherfucker that you think is helping you, that's the motherfucker sticking it in your ass. But you can't see because you got smoking dust. You got smoking mirrors blinding your dumb ass. Nathan Cook, Trump and Obama both suck. We've never had a good president, not since before the federal. Exactly. They both suck. You Justice, you can't even spell. Hands down, Trump is the best president we ever had. Well, Merry Christmas, motherfucker. God damn. White were not the first ones with hair extensions. White people were the first people with the hair extension wigs that you're talking about that black women wear. Yes, they were. Go look at old school Hollywood movies. Those thin ass hair bitches. Shirley Temple had one that thick. That whole had extensions. And that was a black hairstyle. That Shirley Temple shit, black women invented that hairstyle with hot curls. Hands down, the USA is laughing stock of the world. I'll go for that, Captain Howdy. That's true. Obama is the best president. At least I felt safer and could plan my life. Trump had, yep. Hey, yo, Lisa, yep. You could plan under Obama. Now Trump got you thinking this shit that Iranians and all these Muslims and shit about to rush at any minute. They about to rush. At any minute, they about to rush and have us praying 5 times a day. Good morning. God bless my brother. What's going on with you? Insatiable is my name. What's your favorite Prince song? I know you got Prince on your profile. What's your favorite Prince song? Dono says, how does it feel to have so much hatred and anger in your heart? How does it feel to have my dickhead hitting the back of your throat all this morning, dude? Come on, man. Because I speak my piece and I don't suck dick. I'm not, no, no, no. I got so much hatred. I ain't got no hatred. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. And my heavy D voice. Get your mind right, man. Don't laugh at them, Contagious. Don't laugh at them. Scandalous. Okay, that's your song. You said that yesterday, but I can't. What's scandalous, my baby? How does song Scandalous go? We all need to get along. We don't need all to get along. What you need to do is mind your business and I'll mind my business. If our paths cross, then we need to, you know what I mean? Other than that, we all need to get along. Some of y'all need to be punched in y'all motherfucking mouth, hit across the head. Am I gay? Nah, I'm not the one sucking dick. You are. I mean, I could be putting my dick through a glory hole. Who knows? You glory hole mouth motherfucker. I touched the nerve with that shit. Don't know. You got off the subject of that shit. So you're gay. Man, that's that old immature white boy shit. You know, y'all white boys be 50 years old, still drinking Sunday Delight, still eating Hot Pockets and shit, playing the video game all day. And not even PS5, motherfucker playing Nintendo. Why I need help? Janelino. Swiss Michael says it's not even a question. William, how long did it take you to think of that one? Don't be naive and gullible. That's some shit your mama told you when she found out you were giving them boys your lunch money for protection. It still would be your ass. Is it lit? What do you mean? Is it lit? Smash that like y'all. Shut me out. Why it's got to be a black thing? I'm not on black and white. Thank you. Thank you, Insatiable. I'm not on black and white. I don't care what color you are. I deal in integrity. You can be a fuck nigga black and you can be a fuck nigga white. It depends on how much money, how big the booty is, or how shallow and greedy you are. You know what I mean? I'm dealing in integrity. I just spoke on the black and white shit because y'all did it. And it seemingly hit dog gonna holler and the whoop dog ain't gonna bark. So shut the fuck up. Smash that like, man. Why is the USA okay with protecting anybody, dude? Because it's, you know what I mean? It's family. You protect your family. What's going on, Sassy Mo? What's up, player? We about to get back up and hit Saks Fifth Avenue. Told you I still snatched them Gucci flip flops up for me. Obama wasn't even. What community did he organize? Can you tell me what communities did he not organize? What did he do bad as a community organizer? You don't know because, I mean, he probably ain't never do shit. That was just a title that they needed to give him a job. And then the next Junior Sanders, the next time he the president. Y'all say it was a setup. So why would he be, you know what I mean, do a good job as a community organizer if it was just, you know what I mean, if it was a paper tiger job? Y'all not making sense. Obama got a fucking room in so many of you white people's head because y'all found out he fucking Jennifer Aniston. You know what I mean? Y'all, he became the president, and it just fucked y'all up, man. That motherfucker having nightmare with some black man standing up there telling you what to do, controlling the price of your gas. You know what I mean? How much you gonna pay for your eggs? That shit crazy, man. Why do people think a president is supposed to do everything for them, right? But the thing that trips me out is they think because of the president's color, he's supposed to do something before. Not like what did Obama do for black people? What did Trump do for white people? What did Clinton do for white people? What did Biden do for white people? I mean, what did any white president do for white people? Nothing, because y'all wouldn't be complaining now. And if he did so much, his bitch ass would probably still be the president, or his face will be plastered all over the place. Look at him! Look what he did. What did any white president do for any white person or any American, I mean, that wasn't his lobbyist? Nothing. Obama Obama did more for white people than any of the presidents. You know what he did? He let all the white people, all the black people, all the Chinese people marry each other, link their money together, same sex marriages and all that shit. Obama did more for white people because all these lavender marriages with these soft ass white dudes, they marrying these black women, these white women, these Chinese women, and they know they want to marry Bob. Obama went ahead and said, "I'm gonna free him up. I'm gonna free him up." He did. Obama did more for white people than any white president. What did Abraham Lincoln do for the people? Nothing. Nothing. He did that shit for policy. I mean, policy. Abraham Lincoln ain't do shit. He did it for policy and then got whacked. Trump is a white Obama. I go for that Mark from the Art. What's up, Mark from Art? Nanu. Shots bot. What's going on with you? What up, KD? What up? What up? What up? What up, Amaru? What's up with you? You terrible too, KD. American Indians were the first ones with wigs and hair extensions. White folks was wearing wigs because the judges, the lawyers, the barristers, that you know what I mean? Because wigs and white wigs are associated with old people are associated with honesty and then experience. That's why the judges always got the wigs on because they're supposed to be like an old person. Wisdom is old age is always associated with wisdom, but we all know that's not true. But anyway, smash that like. The only person that can do something for anybody is themselves. Right. Truth says true. That's what it is, true. Popularist presidents, along with racial lines hated by the opposing party and more concerned with the legacies. All of them concerned with their legacies. They don't give a fuck about you whether you white, black, or Chinese. Okay? If a Chinese president got in office, he ain't gonna do shit for Chinese people. He probably got there going send a bunch of fried chicken to black folks before he even feed his peoples. All of them are cousins. Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, all of the presidents are cousins by way of General Cornwallis, the guy that gave his sword at Yorktown. He got his ass whooped. General Cornwallis from the British side. All of those the presidents of the United States are kin to each other by way of him. I remember that the little girl did that joint. And then the scientists further went behind it and did the etymology on it. Yep, all of them are cousins. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit, you got a lot of black cousins too, and a lot of white cousins. White people want to be like us, but they don't want the struggle. It's like everybody want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die. I understand it, and it's not on in a racial tip. White people want to be like us. The poorest black man is litter than the richest white man because it's not about money. Money is made. You know what I mean? Money is made. We born. You know what I mean? Money is made. It's produced. We are born. You understand that? I am black and proud too, true. And they mad. We don't want to be like them. We just want our place next to them. That's what I say. I don't want to be white. Like when we used to be kids and somebody got something like, oh, they living like the white folks and go to somebody's house, they eat steak. They eating like the white folks. How do white people eat? With their mouths and teeth and tongue and you know what I mean, just like any other person. Well, we couldn't see it because we were so much to we were so desensitized to just being hungry and poor that when we seen somebody rich, we thought it was like almost godlike. And it was almost godlike. That's why the drug shit, when the drug dealer with the Benz, when everybody else on the block got a Yugo or a Pinto, it's like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? Y'all big? Either you get busy living or you get busy dying. Salute, Sassimo. A president is just like you with a job. Right? They draw a salary. Why somebody say, well, Donald Trump, he didn't get his salary. They don't make but like $1.4 million. That ain't shit to them white folks. Donald Trump just made 10, $20 billion. Remember, they say his wealth since he came in is from $3 billion to $9 billion that he has made already. So that's not counting with Trump Jr. and Barron just dropped the energy drink called Solos. Sollos. And it's that Mati drink like they drink in South America. You say, what the fuck is this bullshit? What you looking at, the mirror or pictures of your mama and your daddy having sex that your daddy ain't wanting to get out? Huh? What is this bullshit? It's history in the making. Now get over there and smash that like, know what I mean? Double tap the stream, join the motherfucking, um, turn on the notification bell. What is this? You took your time to write some shit like, boy, stop. Raul, what's going on with you this morning? Just like people think these celebrities are athletes supposed to give them money and and not to get up the but the same thing. Oh, Obama is easily better than Trump. Then why do you come in here with other shit? What is this bullshit? See, you didn't even assess the situation. You came in running your motherfucking mouth. Sometimes fools rush in. You got to think. We see you came in and now and then you Obama. See what I'm saying? You don't make a lick of sense, dude. Stay strong. Change is here, Rick. I was with you until you put that cross up. But I'm with it. Nanu Nanu. Shazbot. You can't believe in God and aliens, dude. Angela Outran says yes, Obama is better than President Trump. What's going on, Tia Fireball? Is Obama better than Trump? You say you like my live truth. That's what it is. Thank you. You say you subscribe. That's what it is. Also, I got the BMC e-bike foundation. We are a little over 100. We trying to make a mark of 700. Make sure you get over there and give your $1 to Black Money Trust. You know what I mean? If you don't, it's all good. You'll see us on the e-bike and you can, you know what I mean? Remember, I remember the day he said that. But if you do, it's greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? And thanks for the support. But for now, it's 65, y'all, 58. We fluctuating like cryptocurrency. Thanks for that, True. We fluctuating. So y'all get over there and double tap the screen. We trying to get them 30 likes up to 100. Obama sucks in every way, Michael Riggs. Put down the PlayStation joystick and tell me 3 reasons why you say Obama sucks. The United States does love Obama. I'm gonna say that even the MAGAs, y'all know y'all fuck with Obama. Y'all fuck with him. Brother Christopher says yes, he is. Colton Break says no. Colton, name 3 reasons why Trump is better than Obama. And it's not to debate you because we're Americans. We should be able to discuss this shit. It might get a little heated because a lot of us are passionate about our beliefs, but it shouldn't be no debate on your opinion. So your opinion is greatly appreciated. Spit your game. Let me, you know what I mean, give me 3 reasons. Look at this shit. I should get $1 for every time somebody say, the Democrats started the KKK. They did, but all of y'all motherfuckers joined, black, white, Chinese, whoever that was hating on, whoever the KKK was hating on. And then you'll come in and say Obama didn't do nothing for black people. So you say no gay black people didn't get married? Bob didn't marry Bob that was black? Know what I'm saying? Do you know that he only did for the LGBTQ sector of our country? And some of them are black, some of them are white, some of them are Latino, some of them are Chinese, some of them were immigrants, illegal and such. Y'all tripping. Name one president that did something for black people. And if one of y'all cockmouth ass say Donald Trump gave so much to HBCUs ain't black people. That's a educational institution, dummy. And now HBCUs are not predominantly black because white people don't found out if I go to a HBCU, I'm gonna get the minority discount that the black people get when they go to your Stanfords and you know what I mean. What's going on, Daryl Stewart? What's up with you? A good morning. America does love Obama. I'm America. I love Obama. Right. Obama has class, intelligence, and heart. Even if he is a fucking snake, because all politicians are, he just do it better than Donald Trump. Donald Trump will disrespect you in your face and you'll still be. Trump is my daddy. Trump's the king. That shit that makes no sense. Trump is deporting people illegally. Obama was porting people that right way and not illegally. Exactly. I go for that. He was. It was Obama was doing it because it was policy. Trump is doing it because it's one of his agendas, one of his tenets to get the people out, the tariffs, stop all these wars, and to make America great again. Shit. Obama lowered the deficit. Man, we ain't talking statistics and numbers right now. We talking about passion, grit, and I mean, and the struggle and will to survive, man. All that number shit just keep us reading that shit while the real life, I mean, we running out of it. Obama was the best president and a good role model. As for Trump, he is not a good role model, and he started a war and he made it bad for the next president. I'm gonna say this: Obama wasn't the best president. He was a interest-driven president, like all of them. He's not a good role model to me for young black men because he said all young black men should have a gay friend. That should be their own discretion whether they have a gay friend or not. If conservative legislation works so well, why are most cities reports? I don't know. But most city reports ain't got nothing to do with the liberals. It's strategic points in the country. I mean, or they were the vocal points where that started. That shit ain't got nothing. Liberals ain't put those points there. Economics did. I heard Trump shoved the what? I was with you until you know what? You all over the place with all them eyes and shit. Exclamation portions, whatever that shit is. Obama was not a good president. He divided this country. And this is the result of the laddie. Of the laddie? What? What? See what I'm saying? Letitia Sutton. Rephrase that. Colton Break says number one, economy. Trump supporters say the economy and unemployment are very strong before taxes. He lowered taxes for businesses and many Americans and border immigration supporters. For many Americans, why not all Americans? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say about when y'all say what Obama did for black people. He did something for black people, but he didn't do something for all of them. Like this guy said, Trump lowered things for many Americans, but huh? We ain't looking for many Americans. We're looking for all Americans to benefit from everything these presidents are doing, whether it's Obama or whether it's and why do y'all always bring Obama up in the black conversation? Obama is African American. So y'all need to go to somebody with an African YouTube and deal with it. I'm not African. I don't have nothing against African. Africa for Africans, man. I'm American. America for Americans. You feel me? Trump has raised the national debt more than any other president, so he's not a very good president. He's the best president if he's doing that. A bad president is a good president. Any good president, they'll kill him. They'll get him out of there. They'll smash on him. Any good president, because a bad president is a good president, because they're not designed to come in and do a bunch of Mother Teresa shit. They're designed to be the face of, you know what I mean, a bunch of throw ups. Some of it might work, some of them may ruin us. Like Trump is just the face of the Trump administration's war with Iran, because we're in a heated struggle with these people, but it's a bunch of sympathizers because y'all are coming. The Muslims are Muhammad, but America is America really at war with Iran or the Trump administration? I mean, not even our military ain't even at war with them. That's what they're using to facilitate it. But you know what I'm saying? There's no cry in the streets unless somebody ain't. I ain't seen nobody run the street down with Iran. Yay! You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense, man. Obama ain't served nobody but his lobbyists. No president does, in which they're supposed to. And they're supposed to, but no president does. Every president is not going to be liked, but you are the president in your life. Yep. Either you pay to win or you sit on the sidelines. Complain either way, you have to do what you must to survive. Right. No matter whether it's a Democrat or Republican in that White House, it's going to be chaos. No matter which one it is, it is going to be people that ain't going to agree with it because everybody want what they want. Know what I mean, you know, bought you a Mercedes Benz. You look at me and say, I wanted a Cadillac. Gave you 10 children and now you want to give them back. I remember that blues song. It went sort of like that. But why would you vote for Obama when Obama was the first one who started all of everything was going right except health? So see how you say that except, and why would I vote Obama? Why would anybody vote Trump? Because that was their choice. You know what? You say Trump daddy was arrested at a KK march in 1929. To be honest, I bet you 95% of the white people that's in here, father might even not got arrested at a KK march, but was at plenty of them. You understand? Y'all, that KKK stuff is no less like the Rotary Club in America, the Boy Scouts. It is American pop culture. It's Americana. You can't talk about America without speaking on the KKK. But somebody go get me some information on the Black Legion. You know what the Black Legion is? That's the step above the KKK. The dude that Forrest Gump is named after with Nathan Branford um Forrest Nathan Branford Ford Nathan whatever his fucking name is. He helped start the KKK, not the Democrats. So that's a misnomer. I like it when people come in here and say that though, because I mean, go Google the dude that Forrest Gump's named after. And y'all know that Forrest Gump movie, it was actually sort of like Birth of a Nation. Because if you look at the movie, his whole thing was he was telling American history, but in his he was linking it to whatever something that meant something relevant in his life. If you just go back and watch Forrest Gump on a historical standpoint, he was dropping so much game in that fucking movie, and it was billed as like some old satirical comedy on some retarded dude's life. But Forrest Gump was linking y'all to everything you needed to know the truth on every fucking thing. He showed you even how a white dude and a black dude are going to business, and sometimes the black dude might not get his, but Gump made sure Bubba Gump got his bread by way of his mama. But that shit crazy. It'd be like you say Trump's a bitch for real. I like when y'all talk like that. Thomas Sewell sucks, man. He's another brainwasher. How much is Thomas Sewell are you invested in, Passion? Tell me the number one tenant that Thomas Sewell has said that stuck with you ever since you heard about Thomas Sewell. KKK is between 2 and 5 million. Less than 2% of white Americans just be introduced and well, less than 2%, it should be no. Less than 2% can be a goddamn gone a big ass, know what I mean, gene pool, and depending on what that 2% is, if the less than 2% is in the same community, that could be what's American. So 5 million supremacists in a motherfucking one community. It depends on if all of them together, how close they are, that 2%. Y'all know that they say Trump lost 2% of his MAGA support. That's what they're looking at. They don't care about the Democrats and everybody else beefing that don't fuck with him. What's being watched is how many of his MAGA core group is falling off, and which is a lot. Um, Tulsi Gabbard, she resigned, citing her husband's health, but Margie Taylor Greene, you notice everybody that Trump put in, they gone now. White people ain't racist. You tell me, Jim. Stop making excuses. Trump's daddy KKK. Wow. Trump the GOAT. Trump ain't like Hitler. Trump is not like Hitler because Hitler had the whole country with it. You know what I mean? Trump is just got a little, you know what I mean, a core group of supporters. Hitler had the whole country. How can we be racist in our own home? We don't go to your motherland and hate you. Salute, KD. Jim Wilson. KD says, how can we be racist? We don't in our own home. We don't go to your motherland and hate you. Mario, name 3 reasons why you say Trump is the GOAT. You know what? On second thought, Mario, you showed your true colors. Go be a eater, man. You're fired. With that bullshit. You're fired. How can J.D. Vance and Donald Trump be the new Hitler? They got 2 different agendas. J.D. Vance is a Republican. He's not MAGA. Okay? And he's Catholic. Donald Trump is a Protestant-based person. Matter of fact, they're in competition. The only reason they are because Donald Trump had to give the Republicans some kind of concession, so he had a Republican president because that's who he came in under. All lives matter, Mickey. You don't have us all in one ball. KD, if you're a white American, your motherland is a Europe. No, it's not. A lot of white folks don't come from Europe. Some of them come from America, like all black people don't come from Africa. Some of them come from America. All of them right now that I know. I'm tired of y'all claiming the motherlands and all this shit. It's the same way y'all tell black people to go back to Africa, which we never been. Take your motherfucking ass to your motherland. It was Spain that created the KKK. Their origin. No, 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 KD. The KKK that you talk about, I mean, or the people that you would think was that's some kind of shit for religion. When you talking about the people with the pointed head, they ain't even got nothing to do with race. That's a religious celebration. Yeah, Versace's. Smash that like. Thank you very much. Beard lives matter. Long beard. What's going on, fam? Did you ever test them targets out that you was making yesterday? Smash that like. You know what? You just verified it. This guy here, you just verified it, man. You a fucking idiot. And guess what? With your Chinese ass. You know what Donald Trump would say right now, right? Because I sat there and I observed it, but I said, you're fired, dude. Sleeping on the job. Go turn your brain on. Come back with a big lunchbox. You're a shameful person in God's eyes. The lying come out of your mouth. Extreme misinformation. Remember, God doesn't forget. God, Denise Hatch, go sit down. I'm not even dealing with this shit today. You're fired. I don't want to hear it. You got fired before I even read your resume and hired you, Denise. Go sit down. The KKK was created by former preachers inspired by the 1955 film Birth of a Nation. The KKK was around before the film Birth of a Nation, but Birth of a Nation just showed you what was going on in the nation. That's the origin of the KKK in America. The KKK is now like a second group, just like Confederate was more Confederate first, then they turned into to something else. The Confederates was corporations, the Southern corporations and it also started from Central America, from the tip of Panama, where Panama at, Oh, I ain't gonna say Panama because Panama was part of Colombia at the time. But from Colombia on up used to be Mexico. You know what I mean? And the people that backed the Confederates were heavy involved in the development of the Mexican states after France and all them got out of there. Because you know France came in after Spain with Maximilian. Obama is and always be one of the greatest presidents, says Lauren Ellis. Jim Wilson says in the 1970s and 80s, when Tip O'Neill was Speaker of the House and Ted Kennedy, they would cross the aisles to get and that bipartisan is a motherfucker, ain't it, Jim? That's what we need to go back to. What unspoken contracts? Stronger economy, low unemployment, and strong stock market before and stricter immigration and border security, lower taxes, and cut supporters. Grope, busing. Okay, Carlton, that's your opinion. Hey, brother, let me know when I can call you. I have a conversation about birthright citizenship. Um, I told you, hit me up on my Gmail, BMC the formula at gmail.com. And if you already got the number, hit me up, evidently. Is this Matthew? Chris, are you Matthew? Birthright citizenship was for American Indians assimilated from their tribes. Right, and their names got changed. They assimilated from their tribes and they shortened their names. Obama is a traitor proven by money he gave our enemies. He didn't give Iran ain't my enemy, first of all, foremost. That's Trump war against Iran, not mine. Now, and he didn't give them no money. He gave them their money. When the Shah of Iran got ran out of Iran in 1979, the United States, BP Oil, and Great Britain were heavily invested. He didn't get to get his cut. You know what I mean? So it accumulated. And then when the state got flipped over with a different regime, that country still owed that money. He released their money. I don't know why y'all try to y'all just like that supremacist shit. Stop trying to run and control every fucking thing, fam. And it be the ones that um ain't got shit. You know what I mean? Donald Trump is the best president in US history. Can you name um um Ray B? Can you name three reasons why you say Trump is the best president? And you too, Colton. Well, you already named yours, but it is what it is. Jesse Franco, what's going on with that creepy ass emoji? What is that? We are all Americans first. Salute, Jim. Fuck Democrat and Republican and Independent. That's all bullshit. All three are there to steal, right? And wet their beaks. Thank you for that, Jim Wilson. I'm gonna pin that one because that's real. And look at Forrest. You named after Forrest Branford. He named after the dude, the Ku Klux Klan too. Dude too, Forrest TJ. He put the raccoon up there. So I'm a coon. I'm a coon. Y'all remember that joint, Rita the raccoon? My name is Rita. I am a raccoon. The forest is my home, so trying to give me Rita. So please, next time you see a tree, think of me. Y'all remember that shit? Donald Trump is the divider in chief who only cares about himself. If he wasn't elected president, he would be in prison for trying to overthrow as he should be. That's what I don't understand. I ain't knocking him for what he did. He got it past us. But for bucking, he shouldn't be the president. This motherfucker just bucked. Like, huh? But who cares if Obama attacked Iran? You know what I mean? We didn't know about it. You have to well go look at this. Trump attacked Iran with Netanyahu, and Netanyahu backed up and let Trump fight his fight. Sort of like how Biden did Kamala Harris, but I mean, I ain't one to gossip. You ain't heard it from me. Um, why don't you name three reasons why Obama is better than Trump? Number one, three reasons Obama is better than Trump. Number one, I say Obama is more relatable as a uh, political figure. He's more relevant. He knows what's going on. Trump is just some old guy that's listening to the Trump administration. Obama is more closer to being what we would consider a normal American citizen. Not to mention that he was one of his jobs in life was being the president. Now, another reason Obama seemingly listens to his lobbyists. The LGBTQ was his number one lobbyist. He listened to them and he gave them what they wanted. Number three, Obama is liked and loved by a bipartisan, I mean, Republicans will work with him, Democrats will work with him. Donald Trump don't nobody want to work with him, and he don't want to work with nobody. You understand? That's why it would be a better fit for Obama because we're looking for peace and stable. I mean, conversation with each other with it stable um rhetoric. We can establish some time with Trump. He'll be somebody's angry granddaddy, either is what I say or not. You know what I mean? With Trump, he went to war with Iran and he brought us with him. We in the car. We don't know they in there fighting. We in the car. Now we all Americans, but he just said what blacks ain't racist. You know, that's just talk. I mean, that's just talk, fam. Can I give 300 reasons I can? But can you pay me $1 for each one? I mean, can because that's gonna take some time. So you ask me, can I do 300 reasons? I can, but can you pay me $1 for it for my services? That's all I'm asking. Knowing my worth is way more than that. If you want me to do 300, I mean, we can work something out. So, you know what I mean, when somebody asks you something like that, hey, so do you want me to do it for free? No, I can do 300. Shit, that's a job. I got millions of people healthcare. Okay, one, millions of people in healthcare. Two, deported 2 times as many as people while also following the Constitution. Three, he had class, morals, and compassion. Exactly. That goes a long way. You know what I mean? Even though he was fucking us over just like Trump, he still did it in a classy way. You know what I mean? You want somebody to spit in your face with a smile or spit in your face with a fuck you hot to it. You know what I mean? It's easier to take it with a tablespoon of sugar than a motherfucking half a glass of vinegar, dude. It just is what it is. As I mean, shit. So what is that? Why can't he give Iran uranium? See, y'all be racist on all. You know what I mean? Ethnic, even y'all, even ethnic racist. Y'all be so something, man. Why was he supposed to get Iran uranium? Because they can get a bomb. Why don't they need a bomb? Just like somebody saying all the white folks got all the gun racks in their house, but I can't get a gun rack. What's that black guy doing taking a gun rack in his house? You know what I'm saying? People forgot politicians all the way up to the president are just failed guys. They all have bosses, right? Trump is so somebody in here that's talking all this Trump talk. Would you believe that Trump is the most powerful man in America right now? Is Trump the most powerful man in America? Obama ain't black; he's African, and I like Obama because like they keep saying he was cool, he was compassionate. He showed compassion, and he was respectful. Even if he was fucking us over, won't doing nothing, he won't disrespectful with it. You had to read him. With Trump, you ain't got to read him. He's a walking billboard. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Obama, you had to, this motherfucker smiling. He handsome. He know how to, you know what I mean, talk that talk. He know how to tell a good lie, like Trump and them. But Trump face turned red. Remember, Obama's African American. You can't tell whether he blushing or not. They all listen to Israel for show killing. Colt, Colton, killing. The next Eon, the Agu, Oscar. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and turn on the notification. 3 Echo says Obama's gay. Wow. Jim Obama was assistant for big. You know what? Jim, yeah, out. That's the one thing I don't tolerate. The disrespect in here when some fat, funky white dude is talking about Obama's wife, and y'all know that she's not a man. That's crazy because you say that about that black woman, you say it about my mama, my sister, my woman. I mean, it says a lot about that. I could the racist and all that, but when somebody come and do that, that's one of my pet peeves. I don't tolerate it. You're out. Now go come back in your other Gmail because for now, you know what Donald Trump would say you're fired. That I just can't tolerate that type of shit. You know what I mean? Obama is a white dude, and at heart logic, I would say that like its assessment. I'm gonna put a jacket on you too, because even though me and you don't agree, you do have an interesting um way looking at things, and it's yours. So I only respect people who have their own identities and train of thought. I'm gonna give you a blue jacket. I don't need you to moderate nobody either. My moderators don't moderate nobody. They're just here expressing their opinions and stuff. But that's all I'm looking for. I ain't looking for you to help me get nobody out. Huh? Look at dude. You know what? I'm gonna let you go with the men at then, homie. You're fired. Y'all go use y'all old Gmails or the new ones y'all create to come back in. No, I'm not gonna sit here and tolerate you calling this man wife a fucking man. That sounds so. That's one of the things that sounds so crazy to me out of Americans. Number one, when they say Obama was a citizen and all this stuff, Barry, fuck all that. He the president now, so it's too late to even bring any of that shit up. And it's certain things that people say that make me say, he's not only a racist, he's a fucking idiot. And I don't give a fuck if a racist is in the conversation because you know what I mean. That's just what it is. It's a learned behavior. But when you say stuff like that, the man's wife is a man and all that, that's just blatant stupidity. Know what I mean? That ain't learned behavior. That's just coming running your fucking mouth. So whatever, man. Look at Matt, dude. You can do it all day, Matt, dude. I don't know how I managed to make your pussy as a moderator, but where that shit go at? Got to get you out of here. Go use your other Gmail, man. Obama. Look at him. You know what? I'm gonna leave you in here. Hold on, I'm gonna take you out. If another one do it, that means that's gonna help the algorithm. Your fight also Noriega one. The real man Noriega. Trump is ran by our military, Colton. The military has Trump's back. You notice he doesn't have the ear of the Democrats. He doesn't have the ear of the Republicans. He is with the military structure. I'm glad you are aware of that. He don't respect them. He worked for them. Central Intelligence. We are under Central Intelligence. How was Obama the most destructive force in American history? Man, Donald Trump nor Obama was the most destructive force in American history. My fellow Americans are what y'all fucked up thinking of the most destructive forces, man. Trump is an anchor baby, so are four of his children, right? There are just about zero black folks who are regulars at Mar-a-Lago. Trump is they believe in the CPS should have been killed. He refused to rent the black people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know. And somebody for everything you says about Trump, somebody will come in and say all this stuff about Obama. But the thing is, they all are fucked up. No need to point out their fucked up ways. All of them fucked up. But do we have to be fucked up as Americans? Why we can't get together and get fucked up together? You understand what I'm saying? See, look, Obama reported more than Trump. What have Americans did to help Americans, man? Trump is reprehensible. Y'all can call them folks some names, man. Undocumented immigrants still work for Trump and wealthy families, right? And Mar-a-Lago. Y'all can call them motherfuckers names. Could bury you. What's going on? Y'all make sure y'all taking the poll too, man. I don't know. Just I don't like Trump, and that's your right. Can you name three reasons why you don't like him, Henry? Trump approved 42%, disapproved 42%, 50-50, 6%. It's all Obama and the Dems' fault. 9%. Smash that like that 50-50, that 6%, that's y'all motherfuckers that can't make up y'all mind. Y'all might go Democrat in the next voting um primary. Trump loves undocumented immigrants. He does. You know what I mean? Trump also still has countless workers he owes money since he refuses to pay them. Can you name a few of them? The next AI, a few companies that he didn't pay? Because I don't like to put bone on nobody. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm not against. I'm like to just spread a lot of bone on nobody that ain't happening. I don't know, but whatever she was, just like y'all said, was Obama here illegally or legal? It doesn't even matter. She's here. You feel me? That shit be crazy. He's already president. So if you know what I mean? Put her in jail if she wrong. See, Sassy says she won't here legally, so lock her ass up. That's all I can say. Trump 2028 jail. Chop no poke. What's going on, Chop no poke? Trump showing his Israel first policies. I agree with you because he did a whole move against Iran for Netanyahu. You know what I mean? Netanyahu pulled out on him and went there on Syria and started banging because he thought Trump was going to seal the back door for him with Iran. Trump bumped this motherfucking head. Them people fought his ass and put them drones on his ass. Y'all think Cuba gonna hold United States off with the same drones like Iran? And who the fuck gave Cuba some drones if it's a trade embargo and they being blackballed? They don't have up to date cars, but they got drones. That shit should tell you something too. And did China and the United States sell out Taiwan and Iran? Because you know that Trump punched Iran in the mouth when they were supposed to be having a um they supposed to been peace talks. You don't talk peace with people you beat. And they punched them in the mouth while they're having a peace talk and negotiations. They went and bombed where the number one naval installation is. The same place where they bombed those Iranian black schoolgirls. And the end of the name is Abbas, which the only Abbas I know other than in Iran is in Ethiopia. And they had a crazy market from Ethiopia, the Horn of Africa, through Yemen, through what we call now Saudi Arabia, on up to Iran. Y'all even know Saddam Hussein from Iraq wasn't from Iraq. He was Yemen. His tribe was all the way up in Iraq, though. The tribe of Takriti, that was his home. She came on no, she came on a Einstein visa. Ain't no such thing as a modeling visa. She came on an Einstein visa. Yep, and she sure was. Don't none of them care about us though, Chop. Saddam Hussein fall. So there's a lot of people, Iraqis over there in UK. And are you in UK, Iraq? And if you are, what's your opinion on what's his name? Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson, they just had a big, you know what I mean? I say he's like a white Charlie Kirk, um, Malcolm X, because he talking that talk to get the fucking Muslims and shit out of the country. You say no way Obama is not better than Trump. Michael Rogers, what's going on with you? Good afternoon. That's not a question, that's a statement. Wow, can you explain that? Mashup music mix. Also, to any Trump supporters, genuine question. How was his handling of the Epstein files not the last straw? Says the next Aeon. Okay, I'm gonna post that because somebody might be coming in and might want to come and give you a rebuttal. And don't come in debating Americans, just come in expressing your opinions. We don't need, you know what I mean, a debate. We just need a bunch of people expressing their opinions because out of that we can see where we at with it. You know what I mean? A debate ain't gonna get, but you think you won, he think you won, and it might start a fight. No, she came on a work visa. I'm not. She came on an Einstein visa, dude. You from Southern California? So Rochelle, you say you from Southern California. Why I got you in here? Can I ask you something? Is it true? It never rains in Southern California. Smash that like, double tap the screen, get over there and get you a BMC support. Turn on the notification bell. And for everybody that want to support, we got the e-bike foundation popping off where you can donate $1 to the Black Money Trust at Cash App. Black Money Trust, and I mean we might put an e-bike on the road. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it. That's if you want to support. The choice is yours. Smash that like. I thought you said this is America, not specific groups, my brother. But your info is description. Huh? Explain that, Chris Hall. I thought you said this. It is America, but this is the BMC, the Black Money Corporation. Okay. And because I'm not understanding this. It's in the description to call. How do you put Marco X and Charlie Kirk in the same sentence? Because both of them were assassinated and both of them served an agenda. And the same things, they all they was rage bait. Malcolm X was rage bait. Malcolm X Shabazz Hodge was, I mean, treason to his black people. He switched from black nationalism to universal religion, which was Islam. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know that Malcolm X is different from Malcolm X Shabazz Hodge. And y'all come in here quoting him, y'all quoting him in the time in his life because he has since went on from the black nationalism where all that fiery rhetoric came from. He went on and started praying 5 times a day, and he was going to further lead us into, you know what I mean, universal Islam, that black men that would have followed him. And the United States didn't anticipate that when they pushed him to it. They were only trying to motherfucking um exterminate his rise and influence in the black community. So they sent them to Mecca. And then when they say, damn, there's lot of black people putting kufis on, which it was already a lot of black mother, but it became, you know what I mean, like whatever Michael was doing, and it fucked their head up. Fatal cool, fatal cool, fatal cool. Yeah, YouTube told me, you know what I mean, this the prime time where everybody, you know what I mean, is out here popping their shit. So I decided to, you know what I mean, listen to him. Melania doesn't live with Trump, hasn't for quite a while. She has purchased by Trump from Epstein. She can't stand him right now. They have a business agreement. And that's every good Slavic or Russian business is business. I agree with that, Sassimo. Smash that like. What's going on with you, Fatal Cool? Oh yeah, enjoy your day. You say you just got to work up there, brother. That's what it is. Enjoy your day. No, there was no truth in Islam. Malcolm was not a member of Islam. He was a member of the Nation of Islam before he took his shahada to be a Muslim. The Nation of Islam, they never said there was Islam. They Islam in America, and it was no less like Baptist Christianity and the story of the black man, but told in a fairy tale because you can't tell somebody, explain it to them in etymology and in scientist terms if they're not thinking scientists. Their comprehension, and I say our as the black community was baby comprehension in all aspects of the world because that's all we were given. That we were slaves, we got free, and now we get a chance to get lit. So the style of Islam that well, the Nation of Islam that Malcolm X was a member of, it wasn't for the religious aspect. It was giving knowledge itself, knowing that stand up, young king, stand up, black man, keep your head up, keep yourself clean. You know what I mean? You're more than just offspring of slaves. You know what I mean? And it was opening up, it was sparking the brain that maybe is a little bit more to, you know what I mean, what we got going on here. Y'all gotta understand Malcolm X and everything that was going on back then. He was a tool of the people. It's 3 different versions of Malcolm X. It's the one that he didn't know, it's the one he knew, and it's the one that didn't care. You understand? When you see him with the bow tie on, that means he knew and was doing his due diligence, but he sold out. And then when he put the kufi on, I would say he didn't care. All presidents are just management. Exactly. Sassy, we say it every day. Nobody seems to realize that. Donald Trump is not the most powerful man in America. He's not. And y'all know that Joe Biden just did the same shit Donald Trump did. Joe Biden is suing the IRS or somebody else. No, Joe Biden suing the Department of Justice because they're trying to release these papers about when he had them secret files at his house. They're trying to tell everything about what happened with it. Obama is the best president in my lifetime. Generation X, 1970. So you didn't like Jimmy Carter? Ah, very true. Trump's entire personality is filled with hate. Yet so many people believe we need the imperfect man. Imperfect, yes, but we can do better than this. And that's so true. John Casanova, what's going on with you? You say Obama was a coward. Why was he a coward, CS? Name 3 reasons he was a coward. Scott on the Reds. You know what, Scott? Your shit don't matter. You on the Reds. You ain't got a dog in this fight. You already been goddamn on flip flop used and mis motherfucking appropriated. So Scott on the Reds, set your motherfucking I can't drink alcohol or I get out of hand ass down and let some real black Native Americans do their thing right now. Set your ass down, Scott on the Reds. And there's no disrespect to all my other fellow Native Americans that are on the Reds, but Scott, You the problem over there on the Reds too, I bet. That's why ain't no motherfucking Jim Beam or fighting turkey, wild turkey on the Reds because of you. You can't handle your liquor, dude. I agree about Jimmy Carter. Yeah, Jimmy Carter was some shit. He helped got there going keep black men out of the black home because they'll feed our babies and our women because they want to fuck them, but they won't feed our warriors. And then when they need us, they'll put us on half rations and send us out there blindly to hold up for their causes. It is what it is. Smash that like. Yes, Obama is number one. Look at that, run your mouth. Nope, a hit dog gonna holler, but a whoop one ain't gonna bark. So don't make me beat your ass and shut you up. I'm gonna shut you up mentally. A hit dog gonna holler. How am I spreading my lies? You the one can't drink. Scott on the Reds. You the one can't handle your liquor. You wouldn't have said nothing if they want true. Look at you. Spread your lies, tough guy. And I didn't say I was tough. You feel like that. That's crazy. Go through this chat screen. Nobody said I being tough. I'm just voicing my opinion. You get scared and consider it tough when the black man raises his voice. You get scared. You want me to, nah, fuck nigga. And you on the Reds, motherfucking eating dog food. You ain't even feeding your dog. You're probably fattening them up with the scrap, you know what I mean? So you can eat them. Jesse Johnson, good morning. Which president showed some care for some citizens? In which country? Because I don't know no president that showed any care for citizens. Obama gave Iran their billions of dollars back after the Shah of Iran debacle. They left money on the table, dude. Interest, unrealized gains. He released the money to them. Fuck it, they're a regime. You know what I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with it. This their money. I mean, the country of Iran. That's what he did. He didn't give them any American money. Yes, President Trump is better than okay. Yes, President Obama is better than Donald Trump twice 100 times. Salute, salute, Jesse Johnson. That's true. Obama and Trump don't give a fuck about any of you, and that's true, Iraq. Ain't no president that care about no citizen. They cared about their lobbyists. They didn't even give a fuck about the lobbyists. They cared about what they got for letting listen to the lobbyists and going through with it. They payment. They didn't give a fuck about the lobbyists either. It's 54 lights in here, man. We on the road to 100. So 56 people in here. Double tap. Ain't nobody block you. We ain't even heard you say nothing. FCJ. YouTube might have blocked you because you was using all caps. The fuck I'm gonna block you for? You ain't said shit. This the first time I'm even hearing from you. Who the fuck is you and who sent you? You say, thank God I'm black. That's your name. Name 3 reasons that you thanking God for being black, fam. Not the debate gets you, just to see where you at with that name. They care only when the cameras are on. They don't even care when the cameras on. Because Donald Trump talked cash shit to the press corps about America and about them. He said he not concerned about your financial strain. God, that financial situations. President Trump listen to Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson sucks, dude. Chris, I hope you ain't trying to get in touch with me. Say you want to talk about birthright citizenship. I hope you ain't trying to because Jesse Jackson was he sucked. He's dead now. He sucked. He wasn't no good politician. He was no less I mean, veterans against Trump. Wow, that's the first time I heard that. That's the first time I heard a veteran against Trump. Biden was Obama's little puppet. So y'all are saying some African American man had control of a white man. Not in America. Not in America. You better believe it. Joe Biden was more dangerous than Obama. Obama was new to the game. Joe Biden had been in politics since 1970, and he was in control of Delaware. You know what I mean? Y'all know anything about Delaware? I know you don't. Who knows what Delaware is to America? Ain't none of them good, Chris. Jesse Jackson sucks. People got to start realizing we have one party system keeping you busy fighting about your guy versus theirs while they're making millions inside trading. But you go catch too much fish and watch out. You catch too much fish, they gonna lock your motherfucking ass up. The game warden gonna walk past and look in your cooler and say, hold on, those crabs aren't big enough. And lock your dummy, you got too many lobsters. Come on, man. Ain't that shit crazy? The First Step Act was good. You asking the question? I mean, what do you think? The movie Head of State was Obama's introduction. It came out in 2004 where Bush was president. Biden was appointed to be his overseer. I'll go for it. And also, Dick Cheney was all of them overseer. Dick Cheney was in the White House since the 60s. Dick Cheney was in the White House when Nixon and was around. He was the president. He was the one really running shit. I don't give a damn if Jesse Jackson dead. He sucked. What I'm supposed to be? Well, he's dead. Jesse Jackson sucked. Somebody just brought Jesse Jackson up. Yeah, I been knew he died. He sucked. Who cares? Why was you watching Michelle Dick, CS? You said Michelle seemed to have a dong in multiple videos. Why were you looking for a dick print? Was you checking everybody? Was you checking what did Obama have a dick print too? That says so much about your thinking. Michelle had a dong. Why were you looking at Michelle's dick print if she did? You out of here, dude. And Obama's. Did you check Donald Trump's? Does Donald Trump have one? You going around looking at you obsessed with president with politicians dick print. That shit crazy, dude. See what I'm saying about y'all? And all of y'all are like some old ass white people, like old ass white dudes talking about some beautiful black woman. Man, that's crazy. You're out of here, dude. That's the one thing that pisses me off when a motherfucker try to tell you that some man's wife is a man. We talk about politics here, not your way of saying some derogatory shit about black women. God damn. Spit it out, man. Spit that man pipe out your mouth. Talking about his wife like that. Like that shows you your hatred for an African American for his African American ass. That's crazy, dude. Then you got the number, Chris. You keep saying, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need you to call me, you know what I'm saying? Just put it in the text or in the email, dude. If you don't have my number, because I'll call you, bro. Seemingly like you know, like I know you or something. If you're somebody that knows me, by all means. But if not, you're not getting my number. Send me a Gmail. You seem a little something. If you don't know me, I will call you sometime, bro. Is this Matthew? Because this shit is deceptive. I don't play that. I ain't got no time. You say he's better assessed. Name three reasons why you think Obama is better than Trump. J Man says no. Name three reasons why you think Trump is better than Obama, Joe Man. J Man. Okay, okay, Chris. That's what it is, family. Because I mean, I got you. Okay, let's stay tuned for that. Know what I mean, that's popping off. Let's stay tuned for that. F Obama. He started the race grift bullshit, huh, Johnny? And I noticed y'all mad with Obama, but y'all not mad with the people that voted for him or voted him in or that supported him. President Obama left the White House. He left with a clean record, nothing dirty on him when he left the White House. Donald Trump, jealous. He got a dirty but Donald Trump is gonna leave the White House with so many of y'all talking shit about him. I saw Obama White comment. That's a point through how much black do you have to be considered black? It's also I don't understand shit you saying, Iraq, but I understand it. Barack Obama ain't got nothing to do with black people. He's just African American. He's an American. He's not. He don't have nothing to do with black people. He's just brown skinned. Y'all got to stop thinking that he's somewhere eating a goddamn 12-piece bucket of farm fresh chicken, listening to NBA YoungBoy somewhere. He's not. Barack Obama is only African American because that's what his daddy was African, his mama was white. He is, you know what I mean, on the cusp of living in our community, the black community, because of his wife and his daughters. He doesn't represent black men. He represents African American men that went to Harvard and whose mama is white. It's a totally different upbringing and demographic. He's more likely falling under the white banner because the people that raised him was white. He come from a white community. His grandma and granddaddy were white. So he from the white side of America, man. Obama is the most corrupt president. Wow, Tanya. You really wrote that? I voted for him. What about Obama? Chef drowning 6 feet of water. Shit, he couldn't swim 6 feet of water. He might have been 5 feet. That's a feet over his head, right? 6 feet of water. And if you're 5 feet and you jump in there, you're gonna drown, right? And you say Obama is gay. All of that shit, three different things in one. Obama is gay. So many of these people that's in politics and in entertainment and on, I mean, in the forefront of we see every day are gay. They call it lavender marriages. But how do you know that for sure that he's gay? What's the sign? How old was I when Dr. King got killed? Well, when Martin Luther King got killed, Michael King is his real name. How old was I? I was probably like about 3 years old. Dr. King was a setup. I mean, that wasn't the first assassination attempt. What's the girl name out of New York that went and stabbed him in the chest in 1959? She said, "I've been looking for you, boy," and stabbed Michael King, and then entered the stage Martin Luther King. Did you know that? No, you didn't, because you came in. You probably listened to "I Had a Dream" right now, and somebody else wrote that speech. You know what I mean, did you make it to the mountaintop? Martin said he gonna make it there, but not with you, with somebody else's wife, not you though. Smash that like, man. Trump has the economy. Obama sent, man. Obama gave Iran $2 billion. Ain't nothing to a country. He gave Iran a couple of trillion, dude. Probably they money. J man, go do your history and your research. Wayne, what's going on with you, Wayne Morning? You and the Ken Alonzo Morning. I know the mornings too. All political figures are plants and compromise for sure. H Apex for sure. All of them are the same motherfuckers. Somebody talking about if I had sneeze speech. If I had sneeze, I would have spilled mustard all over my shirt. What type shit? The U.S. government doesn't even work for its citizens. It has been working for Israel since the 50s. Right, man. That's what they who they work for. They don't work for the citizens. Can you tell me one citizen that has made $1 million off the United States government? If not from suing them. Donald Trump made some motherfucking money off the United States government. Then he just sue and get some money in. MLK didn't make that speech after he got stabbed. That I Have a Dream speech was part of his promotion team. His team got that speech for him. You know, he was a whole goddamn the MLK administration. He was a whole. I mean, he had speech writers and people that told him how to stand. It started like Hitler. You know, Hitler learned how to give those crazy speeches to get the people attention from a magician. Obama rolled over and that on that Illinois governor. Wow. Somebody said it again. Obama's gay. Don't let me find out. You know what I mean? How do you know Obama's gay? Biden attributed genocide. Exotic crying says yes he is. There ain't three reasons why Obama is better than Trump. And it's not the debate just to see where you as an American and your opinion is greatly appreciated. It's 60 likes in here. It's 62 people. Why isn't every one of y'all tapped in? Tap, tap, tap. Is the electric chair? No, it's not. It's not gonna shock me. And we as Americans, the shit that be free, we don't want to give it away. Double tap the screen, you don't hear running your mouth. Like they say down south, running your mouth. They only say mouth, they say mouth. Smash that like. I'm the best president ever, so it don't matter. You're the president of the fucking Rotary Club, the the Spade and Neuter Animal Commission, so it doesn't matter. We agree Biden was the worst president of them all. Jimmy, go put your head on. Un- Unprotected sex is dangerous. You're out of here. Go take a nap. The fuck is wrong with you? Exotic crying. Trump is the rude and selfish. Yep, he's a fuckboy. When I see him talking to the press corps, I feel so sorry for them people, man. He don't give a crap about you, MAGAs, or any of that shit, man. And everybody in here dissing Obama. At least Obama got down man enough to know to show you some respect because that's what he want. Respect. Trump don't give a fuck. Obama is a scammer. All of them are. The politicians are scammers. You said God creates us all. Stop cursing. Go sit down, dude. Go set the fuck down now. Immediately. Go sit down, dude. God create. Why are y'all always trying to weaponize your God on me? We got a different God. You do realize that, right? And look at you, Tony. Boy, you Tony, what's up with your big neck? This turkey neck. Tony, you done came back in here. Boy, you dumb. And you got a turkey neck and you dumb as fuck. I noticed you start wearing that MAGA hat and was putting on that goddamn orange Detroit hat when I said all the black MAGA people are the only ones that wear the MAGA hat now. What's up, turkey neck? I know who you are. You can change your name, but you can't change your thinking and the way you display it by way of text, dumbass. You have those same catchphrases. Watch one of y'all motherfuckers say something about the plantation. That's that type of shit. Know what I mean, as Obama was the kindest, he wasn't the kindest. I can't say he was the kindest because I haven't never experienced but like 5 or 6 presidents in my lifetime. Probably a good 9 presidents. You say Obama was a decent president, Tiger. Trump fucking around and find out about Iran. Yeah, Iran fought their ass off. Limelight said, "Make America great again" by removing Trump. Linda says, "Absolutely, Obama was better than Trump." Tony, Turkey Neck, what you been up to, family? What you doing on Memorial Day? Tap dance to an old Trump spiritual. Look at, I'm getting you out of here. Like I said, stop Daphne Perkins. Go play. Go get your church shoes cleaned up. You know they saying they had a big celebration this Sunday. You're fired. And you ain't even got hired yet. Haul ass. Obama did some good G shit in Afghanistan. Biden was horrible. Obama was horrible. Trump was horrible. All of them are horrible because they don't benefit us. I mean, they benefit their lobbyists. Obama ruined the military and morals. Wow. You know, them gay people been in the military since the military's inception. And Obama is not the one that instituted the "Don't Ask, Don't Tell," was it? Damn, Obama's a bitch. That's what it is, Steve. What did any of them do good, Tony? What did any of them do good? Do you make everyone a moderator? No. I only make people who have interracial conversation and seemingly got their own free will and thought a moderator. I don't need a moderator to get nobody out of here. I'll do the firing. I just like seem like if I come across somebody that can stand on their own, even if I don't agree with half of the bullshit they're saying, it's their opinion. I'll give them a blue so I can know that they're in the house, that a good conversation is around. Most of the people with the gray, they're new. Some people come back in, but if they come back in a lot and I see, oh, okay, they got a good conversation as American. I mean, I can make everybody that's a Democrat a moderator, or everybody that's a Republican a moderator, or only the black people that's a moderator, but you know how biased and one way that would be. So anybody that has their own opinion, that in my opinion, I make them a moderator because thousands of people come through here. So far, I've been online for probably an hour and a half. 9,212 people, whether they stayed for a minute or 10 minutes, came past this motherfucking desk. So when I see somebody with an interesting conversation, even an incentive that, you know what I mean, come on back. You know what I mean? I did because I like your conversation. But guess what, Jimmy? I'm gonna take your fuck ass out. No, 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 don't, because if you got an ass, that means you don't need to know, my G. You worried about why was you made a moderator? Because maybe you can stand, you know what I mean, on your own. Oh no, that's fine. Now you just like an American. Y'all ain't never motherfucking satisfied. That's why we got so much flip flop shit going on. But I'm gonna keep you in there, Jimmy. You just ain't know. You know what I mean? See, y'all so used to motherfuckers selling moderator shit, selling shit. You gotta buy to be a pay to be a moderator. Some of y'all name ain't never even be called on some of y'all most favorite content creator site. They never even said your name or read nothing that you wrote. I try to see it for what it's worth. Anybody that comments in here, if it's something worth being read, that's why I got it on slow motion. So I can see what you're saying, I can understand it and give you a definite response. Now, it ain't all just hollering at the stream. Some of it is gonna make sense. What did Obama do for the FBA? Nothing. Obama ain't do shit for nobody but who lobbied for him, Hub. Give you a mod, please, Rage BB. See, when you ask for it, nah, I'm not doing it. I just told you I give it out to people with their own opinions that seem fairly intelligent, and all of us ain't got to be on the same spectrum as long as we on, you know what I mean? As long as we thinking. That's how you get shit done. You have a think tank. People, a bunch of people, all communists in here. That's all we'll be talking about is Karl Marx, niche, down with the motherfucking government, Molotov cocktails and all that shit. But when you get a different, a conglomerate of people, different, a plethora of people, and I mean a collage looks like blurred lines, but when you really look at it, it's just different conversations being held and getting down to, I mean, what's going on? Yeah, all on trickers though. It wasn't feasible why Trump money for his can't lie about that. Obama ain't hoodwink us because y'all remember black women voted for Obama. Black men can't vote no way. They already got half of us stopped from voting by giving us felonies by the time we turn 18. So black he didn't fool black men. He wasn't even coming in, and we didn't couldn't see that. Black men can't vote no way. There is not a big gene pool with black men. It's the women. Because they the ones that get everybody else to vote. They taught the white women how to get out there with the civil rights stuff with women's suffrage. Susan B. Anthony and them can thank Sojourner Truth, ain't I a woman? And if you know, you know. Phyllis Wheatley. You know what I mean? People like that, they can thank those black women. Now, the black man, we ain't got nothing to do with Obama. Y'all can't see that. Black men ain't voting no way as a whole. Our voting block is already fucked by way of felony. So they mixing our passion to get that money, steal, rob, sell dope, or do whatever they putting on us with our politics. Ain't that crazy? Because I got a felony don't mean that I can't make a positive decision whether I want my eggs to cost $3 or 13. You understand what I'm saying? So the Obama ain't hood. We ain't black men. We won't gonna vote for no way because we couldn't vote as a whole. Some of us can. You know what I mean? And all and but as a whole we couldn't. You said God bless me, Hermes. Well, can you bless me and hit my cash app up? It's called the Black Money Trust. I mean, we on a mission to get this e-bike, Hermes. If you really with it, put your money with your mouth is. Don't even give me God's blessings. I like yours more. You are more earthly. God is a afterthought and is in faith that He exists. So I'm gonna look at. I mean, hard earned currency. It's a motherfucker trying to get your rights restored in many places. Right. Right. In my state, they whittled it down to one sheet. They're a little lenient here where I'm at. But it used to be, and then you got to go to court, and a judge got to look at why your rights should be restored and all this shit. The government is planning a genocide with these data centers, and people are arguing about. And also, y'all not seeing it. They're setting it up to power AI. Those data centers are gonna be they are the beginning of the Terminator type shit. Mary Lounge Road. That's what it is. I can't. Sorry, I just want okay, just having that inspiration. I like it. Don't take me serious, but take me serious, Hermes. Know what I mean, chilling, you come Bob. What's up, you this morning? For instance, how you for instance, you came in busting, Tay. They've been disenfranchising black men, right? You can't go back. Obama did for black people because black men ain't vote for him because they can't vote. Half of us cannot vote. They got us out the way, and it's systematic and it's silently. You would think, when you stop committing crimes, stop setting me up for motherfucking crimes. 75% of the black men that's done did over 50 years, y'all know that they're coming back, letting them go. Well, I kid, I made a mistake. A mistake, you just got 50 years out of me. You know what I mean? AI robots don't see color. They don't want their daughter birthday off. They don't want to go to their son's bar mitzvah. They don't call in sick and they somewhere hanging out with their side piece. They don't go to happy hour, get fucked up and fuck the truck driver license up. They do what they're told. So AI is on the way. Is your job AI proof in the live screen? Somebody in the live screen, one person tell me a job that they have that's AI proof. The definition of crimes keep changing for sure. Whenever the dinosaurs are put up, electric bills are also electric bills and everything. That's what we need to be worried about. You know what I mean? Hey, Tony, go sit down. Nah, that's a lie. You say half of black men can't read or write. All of them can read or write. You must ain't really watching the middle part of Malcolm X when he was in prison. You know it's some smart prisoners as a whole, not just black men. There's some smart motherfuckers in prison because they ain't got shit else to do but read. You think the motherfuckers just in there knife fighting and looking at each other's booty? No, people in prison are very industrious and they do shit with their time. A lot of this shit that we have out here in the world is being experimented on in prisons, like the mineralized soda cans and how the way they package the juice and powdered foods and all that stuff. They practice on the prisons. Also, in some of these rural communities, the prison is a great part of their vote. Ain't that some shit? Some and what's that? Wallens Ridge or Red Onion. You know, the prison is considered their job, and it's a job that's by the NRHA, the housing department is linked to the prison. They count them as citizens and as votes, and they felonies. The motherfuckers can't vote, but they count them as constituents in the towns that's around these prisons in the Red Onion. I mean, would I vote for you if you had something to say and something to offer me? I don't just get my vote out. I don't give a fuck. Democrat or Republican. I vote for who could tell the best lie. So I'll vote for you if you could tell me a good lie and make me believe it. I don't give a fuck if Trump was bestest with Epstein. Epstein is allegedly dead, and Trump is the president of the United States. So, you know what I mean? That don't mean shit. Why would I sit there hopping and thinking about that all day? That don't mean I support Trump or Epstein. That means I'm in, you know what I mean, agreement that he's the president and he can do what the fuck he want to do. Don't weaponize how you feel and try to make me feel guilty or, you know what I mean, that I'm not on your, you know what I mean? Stop it. The end goal is going to be universal income for all. But then again, they'll short us on that. That universal income is a motherfucker. Right in, Wilbur for president. Shit, why am I voting for you? I'm on the take. I'm like the dirty politicians. You're gonna have to send me a $50 cash out for me to write in Wilbur for president. You don't. The lobbyists pay money. Elon Musk paid President Trump to come in and do all that oligarch shit he doing. That's why he doing all that shit about money because the people with the money told him what to do. That's when he got inaugurated. The people that was with him was all them oligarchs: Amazon, FedEx, Visa, BlackRock. Y'all got to stop dealing with politics with emotion and deal with it is with the facts that they all don't give a fuck about you. Not just Obama, not just Trump. Know what I mean, Stephen Miller. None of them give a fuck about you. All they give a fuck about is making their opposition look like they outdid them. No dirty politicians. I feel the law about it needed. Shit, then it won't be no politics if it ain't no dirty politics. King never forgot our queen. Go through 3 stages: the WAP phase, the church phase, and finally the tarot card reading on YouTube phase. For sure. And that tarot card reading shit on YouTube, man, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Tarot card reading and Indian sleep with dirty feet is getting all the money on YouTube. That should tell you something where our minds are at. Indians in their bed sleep with dirty feet, and there's a bunch of women, white, black, Chinese, online pushing occultism. But y'all know, a lot of these presidents, Obama probably had one, Trump got one. A lot of them have these spiritual advisors. Ronald Reagan, what was his one? Jean Grey, what was that Jean Grey? What was her name? Jean Grey, right? She was fucking up the. I mean, universal basic income is going to be the only way to feed the wolves, as Bliss says. AI can't happen without it unless they want to see the repercussions. Right. Feed the wolves. If AI gonna take all the jobs up, it's gonna have to be universal income. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't feed the wolves, for instance, you know it, wolves eat wolves. When ain't no more deer, ain't no more sheep, ain't no more antelope, wolves eat wolves. You feel me, Diamond? What's going on with you, Diamond? I like that. Let uncook. What y'all trying to eat, man? Because a lot of y'all in here eating, you know what, from you know who. Shh, let's keep that between me and you. Smash that like. Ah, what's good though? How's y'all day, man? Shout out Diamond Productions. You got look, okay, look, we got Prince in here, Insatiable. You still in here? We got Michael Jackson in here. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? What's up, baby? Okay. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. I did slide out, talk to my lady real quick, but is the volume back? Smash that light. And Diamond Productions. Did you name your favorite Michael Jackson song? My favorite Michael Jackson song is Dirty Diana, Off the Wall. Shit. You know what? So crazy. Michael Jackson, all his shit's bangers. It had to be a lot of desperate people, but most of them are in the Appalachians and spots like that there. And they haven't quite a felony because ain't shit to steal or do out there anyway. That's why they still got their vote, the poor white men. But black people, they got you out your vote at 18. Black men, y'all don't realize that it's a whole sector in the black community that's not voting because they can't vote, not because they choose not to, because they have been X'd out. And which I say that shouldn't even have nothing to do with going to prison. People in prison should be able to vote because what the president says and does affect them also. Because number one, they're American citizens and they will be, some of them, returning back to society. I mean, cause I mean, you tell me for instance, what's true, Tom? Yeah, and you're black and you live in the Appalachian Mountains. What state do you live in? And what's your knowledge on Melungians? Are you any kin to any Melungians? Thank God I'm black. What state do you live in the Appalachians? The Appalachians is that's you know what? That's the grassroots of MAGA. The Appalachians. That's the people that support Obama. I mean Trump. Smash that light. Art Rosa, what's going on? They finally got him. Dean the Great arrested on Robert. Hey yo, I just started fucking with Dean the Great. Who did Dean the Great rob? I think they're just trying to get Adrian Bronner from around him. Hey, Chuck, have you noticed Adrian Bronner done came up? Adrian Bronner done turned into an entertainer. They fuck with Adrian Bronner. Every time I see him in the screen, I look at it. So Adrian Bronner bubbling. He gonna get somebody else gonna get a hold of Adrian Bronner now and fuck him over. Use him like he ain't. I mean, who did Dean the Great rob? Okay, okay. Cherokee and black mix. Okay. So what do you feel about the Lumberbee? You indicating any Lumberbees? Because you know they just got their accreditation as being a Native American official Native American tribe by Donald Trump. What do you feel about the Lumberbees? And that's what it is. I'm also Native American and black, but not black. I'm black Native American from out of the Dismal Swamp. If you're in North Carolina, you know a lot of people from North Carolina is akin to the Dismal Swamp. Black people too. You don't even know who Dean the Great is. Aspect, talking about he robbed you. What was he wanted for robbery? Dog, we don't unite and trust COVID was a test. Yup, hey, Iraq, it was a fire drill. They don't know how shit gonna run unless they do it. They ran a fire drill. The world was, everybody was in unison. And now Ebola coming. Y'all know Ebola is popping in Africa right now. What was the story on the Dean the Great shit, Chuck? Oh yeah, Pam Bondi got, God damn, everybody to get away from Trump, they gonna get that lady cancer. Get well, Pam Bondi. Ain't that something that her throat is in her throat? Is it thyroid cancer in her throat? Because then she can't voice her opinion. Hopefully she says everything before that. Okay, salute. The Lumberbee are in Lumberton, North Carolina, and the Dismal Swamp is in Virginia and North Carolina. You said Pam don't deserve it. I like Americans when they have compassion, man. That's what it is. We gotta have compassion for each other. But Chuck, who did Dean rob? They just want Dean away from Adrian because they got a good but remember Adrian Broner been turned up. Remember him and Tank and them used to hang out, them little teeny motherfuckers be dancing and touching each other and shit. Boxer are sus because Dean and fucking Adrian Broner and Tank and them interaction was how what Dean blueprint was for how he handled Adrian Broner, and they was too touchy. It's okay to be boys, but Obama was chill. True. There will be another. Yep. They saw how they can turn people on each other real fast. People, since the beginning of America, people been turning on each other. It's lunchtime. Smash that like. You said yes, he is. Tony Fordham says Obama. Matthew, what's up? What it is, Matthew? Smash that like, y'all. I'm gonna put Matthew link to the top. Y'all get up in the chat, Matthew out. Cool ass white boy. It's lunchtime. What y'all having for lunch? I'm having a chicken sausage. Mm-mm-mm. Did anybody see Ray J get his ass whooped? That motherfucker's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know, not 100 likes yet, but it may be. The system got to catch up. But it's been, you know what? What's so crazy? It ain't 100 likes, and it should be way more because 10,960 people came through here. Shit, I should have $100 for real for the dollar on the Cash App. All this got there going back and forth. Y'all don't want to contribute to the Black Money Corp e-bike foundation? Let me see how many people came through here. 10,990. But it's like 1,000 people that came through here was peeking and geeking though. That's in the cut, looking, watching and shit, trying to figure it out. Mainly my most vocal people this morning been the white supremacists. A lot of y'all are white supremacists, whether you want to admit it or not. Your ass is a white supremacist. Okay, but for instance, you was my first. So for instance, accountant is the first person to gave me a super chat on YouTube. That's crazy. You said Ray J needs to assault adulthood, yeah, or stop using the fucking drugs. Let me go back and see if Chuck said something about it. Chuck, what part of the country you in? And why did they arrest Dean the Great? Yeah, you bought shit. I think it was like 5 or 10 or 20 of them shits. That shit popped off. And what was so crazy, that was when you did that, that was my first political video ever. I had like 90,000 people in here at one time. That shit was crazy. For instance, it was overwhelming to me, but I handled that shit. A lot of people they did not know. The first time when I changed my niche from entertainment to news and politics, that was the first time I did that shit. That shit went bolo. Right, Sassy? Greatly appreciated. There you go, Sassy. Then see the formula at gmail.com. So Luke, for instance, Trump is a boss. For instance, and you know we had a crazy run too. Before I had I like to call it the Matthews insurrection. It's in like all the people with the name Matthew was bucking. The what was the old head I used to make fun of out of Florida saying he had the ratchet elbows. He's still watching though. Uncle, damn, I can't think of his name, but he was pretty cool. I mean, if he's still around, we can clone him. Tony, cut it the fuck out, gerbil neck. Cut it out. Why are you watching a man move his mouth? What's up, Tony? Tony, what part of the country you in? I bet you this Tony Love. Smash that like, y'all. Ain't nobody spitting no food over it. Go sit down, Tony. With that bullshit, dude. Rick, I go for that. I hate left and right bullshit. It just divides everyone. Yup. David, what's going on? Yep, that PBR soup. Yeah, hey, no, for instance, Tony is a black guy out of Detroit. With a well, he probably from Flint. The water fucked him up. He got a gravy neck, gerbil neck. But he got a show too. It's called Some Random Guy. He talks political rhetoric, but he's a MAGA supporter, which I have nothing against that. He got his show, the way he got it set up is dope though. So if this ain't Tony, I'm giving you a bunch of promotion, Tony, with your gravy neck. You probably watching if it ain't you. But the guy Tony from Some Random Guy, he's a Trump supporter. But I can't knock him for what he believes. But I say he got a good show, and you know what I mean, he stands on the points that he's trying to make. So if y'all, any of y'all people that's Trumpers, get over there and check out Some Random Guy. He's, you know what I mean, if y'all into politics, I just like to see black men engage in politics and not shoot it out with each other. Oh, you know who it is, right? Yeah, he a eater. Yeah. Oh, you know who he is. Forensics. You know, I'm never a hater. I mean, I fuck with it because it's a black man sitting there talking about something more than just fat booties. Although I love a fat booty, that's why I keep. You know what I mean, my shorty. You know what I mean, with the necessary things that I can provide, so she can keep that fat ass up. But you know what I mean. I like to see a black man talking about something more than just, you know what I mean, fancy cars and the trappings. I like them to talk about, you know what I mean, how we can get it and what's stopping us from getting it. You know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no money. Okay, Sassy me Z. Hey, Sassy, I'm telling you, you something else. I respect your opinion and the way you move, sis, for real. Explain why Jimmy was a one-term president. He served his purpose. He was the buffer between Anwar Sadat and before they had Hamas and Hezbollah, they had the PLO, Anwar Sadat and Yasser Arafat. He was the go-between for them. He did all that shit with the Aswan Dam. He also was a facilitator of the ending on the end of it where they was starving out the black community right before they created crack and where they used us as the customer. They use us as the product. They tested the product on us, and they also used us as the store. They put, you know what I mean, one stop shop. You sell it here, you buy it here, it fuck up here, but it gets sent out. You know what I mean? You said because he told America the truth. Why, how the fuck did you manage to sneak that in with your Chinese ass? Hold on. Damn, he snuck a whole book in that bitch. That's China rate. That's got to, you know, but China been on my page lately. The project received donations from various countries. Damn. China in the house, y'all. Watching shrimp fried rice, man. Cause that shit glitching the Chinese. Y'all see that shit? That shit glitching in and out the Chinese. Can y'all see this shit? It was just me. Look at that shit. Wow. That shit glitched to Chinese. That shit glitching Chinese. You know what? Because somebody just was in my shit the other day. Look, let's go with this joint right here. China been getting in touch with me. I know y'all gonna be like, oh my god, blacks on the conspiracy theory shit too. But China been getting in touch with me right here. Although this is like a different kind of Chinese, but China been getting in touch with me, and this is what that shit says. Look, your title is very strange. China is a motherfucker. They got in touch with me the other day. They've been sending me emails too. Somebody that's dealing with Chinese propaganda or something. I'm so serious right now. Do you see that? This is what it really meant. What they sent me though. I translated it. It was this shit. China been getting at me. I know because I guess I draw a lot of political opinion around me. Y'all know that these are the most powerful opinions on YouTube. Politics, because the people that indulge in politics are a rare breed. So I get more representation when I deal with politics. That's why I switched to politics. Everybody is talking about sports figures and entertainers and stuff like that, but very rarely would you find a black man, you know what I mean, talking about politics. Those fucking Chinese people came through here and just glitched my shit. Damn, that's crazy. But it is what it is. I saw that shit glitching. Yeah, they're trying to get me for the payoff, right? Right. And YouTube, they crossed like a half a million people that I know of because there's a chat group of people who got demonetized from YouTube for the point that they're saying that we doing shit like AI because nobody leaves comments underneath of these live streams. So people, please, on all of these live streams, leave comments because it looks like I'm setting it up or it's AI to AI. AI because okay, I go sometimes these live streams can be viewed by 30, 40,000 people, and then nobody will make a comment. So AI is reading it like, maybe he's setting that up. What's up, Godfather? What's going on with you? Right, it's that convertible right there to switch. What's going on, David Godfather? How's your day, family? For instance, if they already have, look, I got a whole Chinese website that's Black Money Corp, and I ain't never gave no data analytics up to them. But after I did my research, they're doing a lot of studying on different people's channels in China and in Korea. We have Asian counterparts that's our content, but it's all in their language. Exactly. If they thought, I know that. That's why I haven't really took a lot of people up on their offers with promotion and promo, and that's why I don't engage in collabos and stuff with other channels that either on my level or smaller than me or even larger. I don't because you know what I mean. With anything, when somebody give you something, they always want something in return. How do you know that, Tom Cornell? I do not like when somebody talk about somebody's kids and what I mean. We talk about his politics. You talking about his politics or whether his kids? That shit crazy, dude. You have you have about the guard that got up down at Wallace Ridge. Yeah, yeah. Which one you talking about? I got some of my homies at Wallace Ridge and at um Red Onion. My boy called me every Sunday from Red Onion. For days now, the device has been attacking me and keeping me awake. What device? I voted for Mama twice and change never came. Shit, every time we vote, change never comes. Go eat it, Vaughn. Go find your high school gym coach and eat it. You're fired, Vaughn. Salute aspect. Now that was dope. I'm gonna put a jacket on you because that was crazy dope right there. Change ain't gonna come from a president. It only can come from the people. That's who can make the change. The president, all he does is um get an agenda and regurgitates it. The people make shit pop. You feel me? We had a border crisis with Biden. I voted for Trump, and the border crisis ended. Huh? No boxing? You out your rabbit ass mind. No boxing. No, I'm just fucking. But no boxing. The border shit ended. Trump drummed it up. Trump kept got it popping. That was one of his main things when he first came back in the 2.0 Trump, running up on that border. Now you barely hear him mention it. How do we know President Trump knows where his kids come from? Y'all keep linking his current wife now to Epstein, and his other wife seemed mail order bratish. How do we know that he knows where his kids come from? What's the big deal with Obama's kids? Tom Carnell. I thought you was a little bit more rationally thinking than that. Is that type of shit you judge people off of? Whether they've been, whether they kids of theirs or something like that? Shit happens. And if his kids ain't his, it don't say nothing for Obama. That says something for the other. You know what I mean? It makes crazy no sense. I mean, what power and what people, Mark? Can you tell me? These yeah, they do look like their parents, but guess what, y'all? Also, y'all know damn well in America, everything look like it ain't yours. Know what I mean? But to be so concerned about if his kids are his or not, what about his policies, man? I would go for he did this for gays and this, but talking about the man's kids, whatever your name is, guy that started that shit, that's silly, man. But his kids do look just like him. He probably don't, and that once a week, it probably was just to have motherfucking a briefing on him or what not his business to tell and what are his business that I mean, mama's baby, daddy's baby. How do you sound, Tom? Tom, what part of the country you in, Tom? Cause your auntie Bunker thinking, man. Trump gave people the billionaires you see who stood behind Trump on inauguration. Yep, that's the motherfuckers he gave the money to. That's who gave him the money. They flipped their money. Yeah, Tom. Cause I'm trying to fuck with you. I do not really like disrespect. Matter of fact, nah, I don't break rules for fuck niggas. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna strip you of your jacket, Tom, and also you'll have to come in with another Gmail. No more Tom Cornell for now. You're fired. Box him up. Tombstone pizza, Pierre. Fuck out of here, man. Why you so I hate a motherfucker fucking with people kids because that's what they did to our community, the black community. Not to mention now you got Michelle Obama business up there talking about her kid. We talking about politics, not somebody's kids, dude. Like that shows you your immaturity. And it's like me conversating with you, you know what I mean, is you're out of here, Tom. Come back in your with your new Gmail. Because for right now, Tombstone Pizza, Pierre. You're fired. Smash that like. Yeah, wealthy people don't raise their kids, black people raise them. And now the face of civil rights is Latino women are raising them. So their kids are bilingual. They know underlay, mommy, E-I, uh-oh. And they don't like mayonnaise, but they like salsa. And they can do a mean merengue, but they can't waltz. I mean, I don't fuck with people because I'm a father. All that bullshit, it doesn't matter. Is he being a father to him? I mean, right, and Barron Trump, I fuck with Barron Trump. He has a new drink out called um Soul Los. It was one of those words that if you spell it this way is the same as you spell it that way. It's a an energy drink and it's in a can. Like I did a post on it. Go through my community post. Soul Los is a I don't know mate energy drink. Mate, you know the stuff they drink in the little coconut junk with the straw or in the little coffee. You know what I mean? The mate is the new. It's supposed to take the place of what's that tea everybody been drinking lately? Machi. Now it's the mate out of South America. Mate. It's spelled. But Barron Trump got a new company. He got that out there. So show the little Americans some support. We so fucked in the mind that we always separate each other and we're all Americans. That's why we don't um make it happen. You know why Michael Jackson was successful? Because America ain't look at him being a black guy or some guy that was fucking with his skin. And they just looked at him as a good American entertainer, and we all got behind him. Even racist motherfuckers fuck with Michael Jackson. I don't give a damn. And Barron Trump, he also snitched on this guy that was abusing his girlfriend that Barron Trump was friends with in the UK. Barron Trump was on live screen with her or whatever, FaceTime, and while he was on FaceTime, the girl's boyfriend was fucking her over, and it was because she was so close with Barron Trump, and all both of them are Russian or Ukrainian too. Know what I mean, so he might have got him a little male or the bride friend over there in UK. So Barron Trump was on FaceTime with her, and her real boyfriend was in the background saying Barron Trump was in their business and he was whipping her ass. Barron Trump called the man on his ass, and he sent in his statement on what happened. I think that dude got some time. This was recently too. Democrats are flipping red states. Yep. All cryptocurrency are Ponzi. Yep. I don't fuck with that cryptocurrency shit. That shit is so volatile. You know what I mean? That shit's so wishy-washy. It's 17 likes in here, 43 people. Double tap the screen. Let's get this conversation held. Make sure you go over there and turn on the notification bell. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. As a veteran, I hate to see the service die and wounded in Iran war. The Obama-Iran nuclear deal was suffering. So is it the Iran Obama nuclear deal or is it Trump administration Operation Full Fury? You mixing two different things right there, Sherry. But salute as a veteran for your participation in keeping America safe. That's what it is, Sherry. But not so many soldiers gonna be dying with this one because right now it's a drone battle, drone against drone, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, you said it was sufficient. Thank you there, Sherry. What part of the country you in, Sherry Daniels? And once again, thank you for your service. How did you enjoy your Memorial Day? Smash that like, y'all. It's 46 of y'all in here. We should have 300 likes. 12,000 people done came through here today, whether you stayed for a minute or 40 minutes, man. Double tap that screen. And can I get some participation from you guys? Can you start leaving a few comments on is Obama a better president than Trump underneath these live streams? I mean, let's establish a rapport, a little political banter here. It's looking like I'm an AI. Y'all come through here with these amazing hypotheses and giving your soliloquy on why Trump is some bullshit or Obama this and Obama that, but nobody leaves a comment underneath of the live stream. Know what I mean? So, and then that will give me a roundabout which way the wind blowing. So where should I go at with these discussions? Because these discussions are for me and you. You understand what I'm saying? We all Americans and we deserve a platform where we can come, even if you say fuck Trump, fuck Obama, you know what I mean? Within reason and within respect, we can do it here, okay? And when somebody weaponizes something, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with weaponization of your thought. I fuck with the know what I mean, freedom of speech and being a free thinker, but the weaponization of it. No, when I see you shopping in it, that toothbrush made to brush your teeth, not to shop it and then stab your cellmate. You feel me? You said no Godfather. Can you name 3 reasons why he wasn't? See what I'm saying? What does that man birth certificate got to do with anything? That shit evidently ain't true because they don't give a fuck. So you make this saying shit because he's the president already. He's the president. You did realize that, right? Fake birth certificate, okay, sure. But the movie over with. If he snuck in the movie with a fake ID, the movie over with. He drunk now. If he was drinking with a fake ID, he's drunk now. It's too late for it. He's the president. And you ain't coming here official and say nothing pertinent. You came and said his birth certificate. You late as fuck. Hell yes, Obama is better than Trump. Follow the money. Billionaire's money goes directly to Trump, says Sherry Daniels. If they really wanted to get to the bottom of the Epstein files, they all have to do is bring the staff that kept the place up and running. It's exactly, Sassy Mo. Where is them fucking thousands of people that have worked for all of the motherfuckers for all the years? Where's the pool boy? Where's the butler? Where's I mean? Where's the housekeeping? Nobody got nothing to say. But who the fuck want to go to Harvard of all places? Harvard is named Harvard is named after a drug dealer and a slave master. So is Yale. Google who these motherfuckers is. Didn't do anything for American people, but he did a great deal for the alphabet motherfuckers. Right. But that's American people, ain't it? That's what y'all got to realize, Godfather. LGBTQ, they're Americans and they're in every gene pool. They're in every group, every fraternity, every you know what I mean? They're gay Masons, they're gay Alpha Kappa, they're gay Q dogs, there's gay, I mean, people in the union, there's gay people in politics, Democrats, Republicans. You know what I mean? How did Obama bring shame on the country? Okay. But right. A lot of shit that they say about Obama, because that's why I don't even regulate him to be an immigrant or illegal, because that he wouldn't be the president if any of that shit was wrong. That's just talking points. That's why they don't refute it. It's talking points. Famous potatoes. How? Yep. Slave labor and plenty of drugs. Yep. China was also started by slave labor and drugs. The country of China that we know now, not the ancient city and city states that used to be considered China. China that we know now was started by drug dealers, you know what I mean, and slaves. Go do your history on the Boxer Rebellion. Yes, fly do, because a lot of y'all only do it for the gram and visual. Fly means everything. Even look at white folks. You want to, you. If I was in the bins, you wouldn't refute what I'm saying right now. You be like, and you know it. Richard says no. Name 3 reasons why you say no. And there's 40 people in here with 79 likes. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's go. Let's get 100 likes in here real quick, man. Because we've been on line for hours now, just politicking, going back and forth. You know what I mean? It's 80. Thanks for having that integrity. And that is true, Richard. North American slaves was a small percent, but the majority of the millions of African slaves that got sold by Africans went to Brazil. They didn't come to North America, North United States. The slaves that we mainly interacted with were people that were already indigenous to North America, and they came from the Caribbean. You know, we interchanged with the Caribbean. You know what I mean, in Central America. A lot of wealthy people got their start selling drugs. The Rockefellers still have methadone on the streets of America. Yeah, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the people that started Glaxio, Wacom, shit. Bayer aspirin was supported by the Nazi Germany. The people that started, that had the Bayer aspirin, the aspirin, Nazi Germany. I mean, yeah, Obama make you hate on him because he fly as fuck. Look, I was just about to say acetaminophen sharing, and you text that shit way before I was gonna say it. Yeah, because you know Bayer aspirin, acetaminophen is the alternative. Jim says MAGA. Jim Bob, name 3 reasons that you came in here and said MAGA. I ain't seen a MAGA all day too. Salute, Jim. You the first one that came in here with the balls to say it. Everybody else been going back and forth defending Trump, but you came in with the strong MAGA. That's what it is. Name 3 reasons why you say MAGA. Coca-Cola with the heroin and the cocaine. Also, Dr. Pepper was a laxative before it was a soft drink. Mountain Dew had a little bit of drugs in it too. That Mountain Dew. But yeah, Coca-Cola is and also they was getting money in Germany too with the Nazis. That's why if you drank Fanta, you drank a Nazi soda because the Fanta was created by Nazi Germany. And when they went to South America, they took it with them. That's why it got big in South America. But the artificial sweeteners, because they went to war and their money wasn't really legit and their resources went up. So they had to start creating a bunch of shit. Can't remember the name, but a very small country in Africa is even still today the leader in the slave trade. Um, Mauritania. Mauritania, so they say the attribute is still a slave state, a slave trader zone. Mauritania is in the northern part. Richard. Jeff Hardy, the wrestler of the Hardy brothers, the Hardy boys. Cheeseburger, what up with you? I'm gonna have to give you a jacket too. Cause you be saying some crazy shit, but it's all good. Within respect though. The only people I give a jacket to that I think they will have respect for the chat as they but if their opinion is sharp, witty, and you know what I mean, sometimes offensive, as long as it's not weaponized, I respect it. It's 81 likes. Let's get them up to 100 though. It's 37 people in here right now. That's all good. I don't have to agree with you to, you know what I mean? No, Obama was so much better than Trump. Watch Trump is about to ruin another piece of good work Obama did. Trump is dangerous to the US and the world. The receipts are in. Thank you for that, Demi. And that's crazy. I like that response right there. No, Obama was so much better than Trump. Watch Trump is about to ruin another piece of good work Obama did. Trump is dangerous to the US and the world. The receipts are in. That last part, dangerous to the US and the world, is so true in my opinion. Do I like socialism? I don't really understand it. You know what I mean? Because most of the people that say they're Democrats and Republicans, all of them moving like socialists. So is it an interchangeable political standpoint? You know what I mean? And then some of the people who were the first ones to say I'm Democratic Socialist, they was communists. So I don't really understand it. What is a Democrat Socialist? That's no less just to be a politician. Saying that all of them Democratic or into socialism. You see 44 people. I see 48 people, but I got 82 likes. I'm trying to get the likes up to 100. Let's get those likes up to 100 if you ain't already double tap the stream. But yeah, you see 42 people now. But since we've been on the live screen, a total of, let me see, let me give you an accurate account of it. 12,756 people have came through here, whether they gave day one twos or not. And that's what I'm saying. Double tap the stream, all 38 of y'all. Share me out, all 38 of y'all. All 38 of y'all get over there and turn on the notification bell so when we have these discussions as Americans, you can participate. Are whites on welfare communists? Some of them are. It depends on what they lean into. I mean, but there's a lot of white people on welfare too, whether you realize it or not. Especially in that Rust Belt in rural, like the Appalachians. Heck no, Trump rules, man. Obama was scared and paid $7 billion. Wow, Jose Melendez, do your research on that. He gave them their money that was left on the table during the Shah of Iran fiasco. Jill Jordan says yes. Richard says 36. I see 40, Richard. Obama did the exact same thing Trump's doing and didn't get accused of doing bad things. Yes, he did. Y'all accused Obama of so much shit. And then the one that accused me, y'all accused him of not looking out for the black people when he did. You said there ain't no black LGBTQ people, ain't no gay black people. Y'all always talking about he gave the people all these rights. He gave black people were in that number. Wow, Obama killed more people. Wow. Don't you know that all of us are collateral damage? He killed more people by American policies, so be it. But Trump is directly pinpointing, and I mean, he has a whole syllabus of the people he's going to kill, and it might include you as an American because you're collateral damage. If he doesn't win all of this bullshit he's doing, you know who's going to suffer? Americans. You know what I'm saying? So smash that like and share me out, and your opinion was greatly appreciated. I ain't got shit to say about it, Curse, because that's a motherfucking lie. That's a goddamn lie. Curse, you just talking. Freeze the money, and Obama deported way more than Trump. No, the money was froze. Obama gave them their money back. Jose, y'all be having the dumbest damn. He deported more. He did. That wasn't his agenda. That was American policy. Obama ran up in Jamaica and shot up a bunch of people trying to do this coke. That was the leader of the shower posse from the 80s, selling drugs in the 80s. So nobody says nothing about that either. I'm not saying Obama hands weren't dirty. All of those presidents' hands are dirty. What I'm saying is Obama is, I mean, he was doing it more smoother than Trump. I mean, he fucking you over with a smile on your face. Trump will spit in your face and expect you not to say nothing. It's like when you used to be a little kid and your mama slapped the shit out you and say, "You better not cry." That's Trump. He fuck you over and say, "Don't goddamn gonna feel it. Take it, motherfucker." And he expects you to take it. Obama, at least he was cool with it. All of them is lying motherfuckers, dude. And so is Trump a puppet. Name one president that wasn't. I don't know nothing about that tan suit. Remember, refresh my memory on the tan suit situation, Demi, if you please. Is Tyler Perry gay? Is Pig Pussy Poke? You better bet he gay. He's a lavender. He's a lavender. He got a wife and kids, but you know he like that Sasha meat, and it's just my opinion. I mean, but you better bet it. And okay, and like Sis said, who cares? Everybody gets their directions from the upper epsilon, and that's true too. At the end, you're still basically saying one monster is better than the other one. Yeah, because when you say Godzilla is better than Mothra, he keep fucking Mothra up. Is Godzilla better than King Kong? Yeah, because King Kong, I mean, all he did was climb up on the bed and snatch up some white woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, one monster is better than another one. Because it's would you say Dracula and werewolf are the same? Both form monsters, but they're not the same. You understand? Dracula is a blood sucker. A werewolf maybe he might be a good dude, and when the moon full, he turned into a werewolf. But a vampire is a vampire, a motherfucking blood sucker, dog. So I mean, all monsters are not the same, but they're monsters. When you focus on yourself, you don't have to be stuck on some bullshit. Salute, sassy wassad. Obama caught hell for wearing a tan colored suit. Fox News bashed him and it was unprofessional, but all other presidents wore a tan suit too. That's sort of like how they shook Zelensky ass up because he didn't wear a suit. He came with the army fatigue type of shit on. Would you support 300 million Indians to America and have them run for office? I would if they was coming and with an agenda that was going to affect me in a positive way. I would. You better bet I would. Why wouldn't I? He shouldn't have did it. We almost got bombed nasty. He is loud, yes, but he done 80% of the things he said he would. Forget LGBT. Who cares where they get satisfied? They will have no fucking way, dude. I appreciate the LGBT community because I appreciate people that I know that is a member of them and they are loyal and they're about what they're about. I don't understand the LGBTQ plus group, but I know the LGB is I mean, American pop culture. There is it's American as apple pie to be gay in America. I mean, ask the village people. Y'all minds be so shallow and you try to talk with such eloquence and distinction. This shit be sounding like borderline Archie Bunker racism. He wore a tan suit to the White House press conference regarding Syria, and the conservatives lost their minds over his tan suit because they ain't have shit else on him. Of course, they ain't have shit else on him. He's not your boy. He's a grown ass man, right? For instance, the borders will always be open. It'll always be an issue of black and white. Um, let me see. So much Americana ain't never gonna change. You'll never like nobody. It will never be a president that is 100% loved by the people. I mean, while he's in office. And Derek, guess what? And when you meet him there, y'all can have lunch. Because right now, you're fired. Hit the fucking showers, dude. Smash that light. It's 35 y'all in here. Let's get them lights up to 100, man. Right, like God, man. Y'all love it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Obama fucked them up. When the motherfucker talk about somebody wife, that's how I know it be serious and it could be some kind of mental flaw. When you go to talking about somebody wife and kids, it go beyond politics. He's a dipshit. He doesn't know how a tort from a, I mean, an amendment, all that bullshit. But when you go start talking about a motherfucker wife and their kids, that's the motherfuckers I don't want to be around. We can do politics, it does this all day, but it seems a little bit more personal when the motherfucker says something like that. That's why I don't tolerate it. More power says Trump. That's what it is. People say emotional about everything when they can't bring the facts right, and that's crazy. I don't deal with the emotions. I deal with the facts and politics. Like when they start dissing somebody's family, that's a motherfucker that ain't got shit to stand on. Yep, I go for that, Joseph. Both form garbage. Both form are. They're politicians. Politicians are the slimiest characters. What's going on, Gail Fisher? What's up with you? But you right though, Joseph. Joseph, Gail, Mo, Josh, Sherry, did y'all get over there and turn on the notification bell? Double tap the screen. We on a mission to 100. We at 84, and it's been 13,000. Look, shit fluctuates. 13,215 people have been here. Whether you stayed a minute or 5 minutes. Thank you for your participation. But double tap that stream, family. Black Wisdom. I like that name. Obama was good if you like bending over. Wow. So that's what you. Sometimes the name don't live up to the statement. Wow, Black Wisdom. That's what it is, though. How you doing today, family? People shouldn't throw stones if their own homes are in order, right? If they feng shui ain't good, or sweep around your own front door before you sweep around mine. That's one of my favorite songs. Don't come in here quoting Malcolm X. Malcolm X says we need to watch out for white Jews, right? And then he go praying with white Muslims. So, and all that shit was funded by white Jews. We lost Malcolm X when he became Malcolm X Shabazz El Hajj. Once he took his pilgrimage in Shahada into Orthodox Sunni Islam, he was never going to come back to black nationalism. So don't come in here quoting Malcolm X, dude. You will never understand him. And when you should be quoting the person who taught it to him, Elijah Muhammad. Malcolm X left us, if you come and quoting it on the black standpoint, he left black nationalism by any means necessary. Protect your black families to go pray with white Muslims. I mean, and that's my opinion. You're welcome, Gail. You say Obama is some handsome garbage with swag too. I like that, Sherry, and that's true. He was suave, debonair, smooth. He was more close to the devil than Donald Trump because he was slick with it. You know, he said Lucifer was a deceiver and a manipulator. He was cool with it. Whatever he did for somebody who gave him some money. But that's what it's supposed to be. I ain't working for you unless I'm working for you, motherfucker. And that's what it is. That's the American way, ain't it? Black Wisdom, the First Step Act was an Obama policy. Other than that, he ain't did shit. Even the HBU funding. But y'all keep saying he did something for black people with HBCUs. He didn't do nothing for black people. He did something for the HBCU if he even did it. Black people are, that's not 50% of our college shit. 1% of black people go to HBCUs out of our population, although it's predominantly used to be black. Now a lot of white people go to HBCUs because they're minorities and they get a cheaper bill. You understand? Why white people go to HBCUs, they get a deal. So now the HBCUs are filled up with white people, but he didn't do anything for black people. He did something for the HBCUs, which are independent colleges probably owned by white people. Are you aware of that? Them HBCUs probably on the stock market. And that's why he did it, protecting his investment. Y'all keep saying, well, he did this for HBCU. Not even 1% of our population go to a historical black college. This just so happen to be one of our hollow halls where we did do our thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy when the motherfucker said he gave some money to the HBCUs. HBCUs don't give shit to black communities. They just in black communities and they cater to black people. That don't mean it's a black institution. It's a college that catered to black people. It's no less like the it's like they They like a generic white folks college. Well, you can't go here, but you can go here. And now they accreditation and the syllabus is on the same stage as these big colleges. So now they don't even exist as HBCUs, they just exist as colleges. But yes, when somebody says he gave all this shit to HBCUs, that's crazy. So you mad at Trump because he was not playing? No, I'm not mad with Trump. People waiting on a president to do something for them is like vegans eating meat. Right. Edgewood, what's going on? I'm not accepting any Negro lies about Trump benefiting black folks. Yeah, he ain't benefiting no damn black people. A president ain't been here yet that benefited black people. You say, yeah, Obama better than Trump. Okay. Iran didn't create no economy to shut down nobody else, but I know that the European Union created themselves in the euro to shut down the dollar. I do know that China's whole initiative is to shut down the American expansion and take over. I mean, and put us in the number two seat, which we doing with Donald Trump. I still say Donald Trump got flipped when he went to China for some phones. He sold us out for some goddamn Chinese, some bootleg Obama phones. Trump went over there and got some Obama phones, put his name on them, and now, I mean, China doing what the fuck they want to do. He stopped that fucking. You know that the Trump administration has put the deal on halt with Taiwan for the weapons, which I don't want the money. When white folks turn down some money, when Chinese folks get involved, you know what I'm saying? The toll booth, right? Stephen Miller, he the one behind all this shit. What's the joke? What's up with you? You didn't know what psyops? Yep, white nationalists. You right, Demi. But Black Wisdom, he don't know what he talking about. He out in Florida somewhere, man. Okefenokee, Lake Okefenokee somewhere, man. Chilling. Chill out, Black Wisdom, man. You got the wrong name. You got the wrong name, Jay. Calvin Phillips, what's going on? Jonte Cooper says, so you're mad at Trump because he's not playing in your favor? Hell no. I mean, ain't no president was in my favor. No, no president. S. Dot, what's going on with you, S. Dot 11? You said yes, he's way better. Gail Fisher says colleges are a waste of time. Instead of lecturing politics and hatred, they should be teaching survival and how to succeed and raise successful and happy children. Right. That's what I say about school. You notice there's nothing in there in school that teaches you about your credit report or establishing credit or even how to fill out a home on loan or I mean none of that stuff. Nothing that you really need to make yourself an American. I mean, and to live the American dream, but that's all they talk about. They don't tell you how to pursue it. Stephen Miller personally worked to make sure black women couldn't get funding for their businesses. Do I think the Epstein file should be released? Where you been at? They've been released them, dude. What you talking about, Oscar? They've been released. When they showed you those pictures of everybody that was friends with Epstein, that was everybody on the list. Bill Gates, shit. Some of our favorite entertainers and businessmen were on those pictures. Yeah, Fisher, trade schools or apprenticeships is better these days. For sure these days, because college, most of the jobs from college, AI gonna take them first. It's gonna be backwards. Salute, John Tay. That's what it is. But yeah, trade schools, they need more of that right now. We don't make shit in America, and that including good Americans. Our product, we are the product of America. America produces Americans, and right now, the ingredients they putting us in, They is not, know what I mean, they don't give a fuck. We tasting like a cheap hamburger, and when we should be filet mignon. You hear me? And the teachers should be getting paid the most, and you know what I mean. The infrastructure, it should be more factories, more industry here. There's no more way. There's no way we're gonna be able to pay these 30-year mortgages that they these high fucking houses and shit without a motherfucking career. If AI taking all the jobs, how the fuck we gonna pay these 30-year mortgages and all this shit? You said Trump need to be in a cold cage, Michael. Okay. Sassy, you always say that, and that's true. Right, all the shit that Trump doing, he's doing it in our name. He over there fucking with Iran in the name of the United States when it's the Trump administration. Because although a bunch of y'all come in and say, "Daddy Trump, I voted for this and that," no American in here can tell me right now they want to be at war with Iran. And don't give me that fucking bullshit. They're Muslims in there. We're freeing them up. Nah, this shit about money. So tell me that you think we should be thrusting the war. And then a lot of y'all voted for Trump on that he was not going to take us in the war. He's supposed to be coming in, batting down the hatches and getting the infrastructure straight. Trump ain't sat down yet. Has Trump been to the middle of a Midwest America since he's been in office? Have you been to anywhere like Chicago, Oklahoma, which is like in the middle, or anywhere right there in America? No. Has he? Wow. And then I'm not questioning his hygiene because that doesn't matter. Whether he funky or smelling clean, is he a piece of shit? You understand? Because he take a shower don't mean that he won't fuck you over. Man, yup, playing Monopoly, moving pieces, and guess who watching them? The trillionaires. Because they don't play games. Know what I mean? They get named after, know what I mean, games get named after trillionaires, and we never even know it. They don't play games. You know what I mean? The billionaires play Monopoly, and the trillionaires, the people that's in power, know what I mean, get games named after them. How you know that? Michael, his old lady don't want to be touched by her. She might just be a freak. She might be into older men. You know what I mean? Beautiful women love older men, especially, you know what I mean, if they know what the right pressure point they hit or what to whisper in their ear. Beautiful women love older men because it's the experience that they fall in love with. Because if you are a older man, you know what I mean, and you matured, right? You know what I mean? Maybe you may have had your immaturity as a youth, but and learn from your experiences, you know all the pressure points for the women, whether they old or young, you know what I mean? Trump is leading the pilgrims. Yesterday, somebody came in here and said, I had the question on who divided America. Somebody came here and said, the pilgrims. I fuck with that because to a certain extent, that is who divided America. The pilgrims came here with that bullshit form of Protestant, you know what I mean, Christianity, and it clashed with the natives that were already here in their lifestyle. Godfather, they say that the CNC would take my job, but I still need programming. So I evolved. So my job evolved. I would survive AI. Salute, Godfather. See, that's what you got to do. Right. That's why I say if management are making billions, those above have created a new word for money. They have. Because digital currency is running shit now. If they're gonna let Donald Trump put his name on a dollar bill, you know that money ain't worth shit. You know when they say they was gonna put a black woman, they said they was gonna put Harriet Tubman on the dollar, you know the money ain't shit. You should have knew that. Like, what they about to, they ain't put black people on nothing but a wanted poster. Now they putting this broad on money. You should have knew that shit won't shit. They ain't never put black folks on nothing but child support and a motherfucking wanted poster. So now all of a sudden they was gonna put a black lady on some money. You know that the money ain't shit because it would have been a certain part of our fucking country that wouldn't even want to have spent it because it was a black person on it or because it's a black person on it. A lot of y'all do shit like that. You say you adapt just like Godfather Raoul. Only the strong survive, family. Yeah, the dollar is the new penny. It'll soon be out because they'll say y'all don't even deal in increments of one no more. Y'all deal in increments of five. I mean, and so coincidentally, Abraham Lincoln is on the $5 bill. So the $5 bill is the new penny. Smash that like. What about Susan B. Anthony? Susan B. Anthony won't black. She was a woman and she was on that dollar. But tell me how they made that shit rare, few and far in between where you run across a Susan B. Anthony dollar. They also have the alleged Sacagawea on a gold like dollar too. That the Indian girl that helped Lewis and Clark. I was. What does that mean? I was a creator in high school. I also was a creator. If you want to, if you saying what I think you're saying, I was a creator. I was in gifted and talented since I was in kindergarten. You know what I mean? That's when they was doing a lot of testing for these blue babies, the blue kids in the 80s. And now, how many of y'all that got kids got a note home saying that it was a certain testing that they were going to be doing on your kids around about the first grade, and that it was a test to see whether he was like Manza or she was like Manza or above average. I mean, I took those tests and I excelled all through high school. I was a gifted and talented. When they went to the middle school format in schooling, I was placed with the seagulls, as they call them, the soarers, the ones that soar high in the sky. You know what I mean? The brainiacs. I didn't really go to school that much. I split in between going to school, going to this program called Field Lighthouse. It was at a real lighthouse where we did experiments and discuss stuff like democratic socialists and other things like that. You know what I'm saying? You say you only create havoc, Godfather. That's crazy. My cat is a better president than Donald Trump. What's your cat name? Not me. It's the American way, family. Grinding. Have you contributed to the cash out for the BMC e-bike yet, Colton? Get over there and hit the cash out for the BMC e-bike. It only costs you $1 to participate in empowering a fellow American. Smash that like all the USA presidents over warmongers. They have the formula on them. Over office of steal resources using the pretext, but this time with Persia, let's see who wins. Okay. Godfather, I create systems that warn about havoc. Wow, Raul. Once they stop the flow of cash money, they will have total control of your finances, right? Because then but they doing that. That's why everything going digital. You know that the dollar is the digi dollar now. They did that 2 years ago. The dude that got killed that was he was head of with that Cube Square and then he switched over to Cash App. That guy, he got killed. Look, now he was helping the United States with the creation of the DigiDollar app. And did y'all know Jay-Z was on the board of Cash App? That he's on Cash App board of trust. I mean, that's crazy. No, Obama was like silver on the hand of Israel. You forgot he promised to loyalty to Israel. I don't know what he promised. Bernie Sanders is a better president than both. If he was, Bernie Sanders can't get dirty enough. He'll never be the president. That's why he always been picked over. He can get dirty, and a lot of his policies being used by other presidents. That's what Donald Trump got the stuff, but the no tax on anything. Donald Trump got that shit from Bernie Sanders. I mean, Donald Trump stole Bernie Sanders no tax on tips. But Bernie Sanders ain't greasy enough. He greasy. He done took some money, but he still ain't got. The president of the United States is the motherfucker who don't mind taking the bag and don't mind taking the weight and being accused of everything, being the face of all the fuckery. It ain't because he an independent, because Bernie Sanders is very influential in Congress and Senate, but it's because he's not greasy enough. You know what I mean? He trying to let it's a third party, and we don't know who it is. We don't see him, but he trying to let them in. That independent. Best believe if they even allow him to have a voice, that independent is the people that's in power that don't agree with the two factions that's fighting. Is you know what I mean? They're just creating a new world order. Yup. But prepare yourselves. We will be like running The Running Man soon. Exactly. We're gonna be like the Running Man. Where they're gonna start. We're gonna have to pay for time to live here. You're gonna have to pay for it. It's sort of like how they sentence you to jail these days, and they charge these people to be in jail like $5 a day. Now you just sentenced me to 30 years. Ain't no way I can pay you $5 a day. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you remember when Bernie Sanders was the mayor of Burlington, Vermont? Well, he'll never go back. He'll never look back now. Now he is the third party candidate every year for the president. So Bernie should be keying on that. So I bet you, how much is Bernie Sanders worth? I bet you he worth a lot of motherfucking money because every year he is one of the number one people name come up and for being the president, and he's never been the president or even came close to winning. Right, Sassy? They paying to go to work. Remember, people used to pay people to give them the work that list with all the jobs. It'll be an ad in the newspaper. You call them and they'll give you a list with a bunch of jobs that you can go that are supposed to be hiring. Remember, you used to have to carry um the actual application into the job. Now shit they tell you, did you fill out an application online? Smash that like y'all, share me out. We got 91 likes. Let's get them likes up to 100, man. And that's crazy in more ways than one they paying to go to work. Imagine if there's a toll that you have to pay every day that you go to work for $2.25 and you're only making $12. So that's whittles it down to 10. Okay, you pay all these other taxes, it whittles it down to 6. Y'all not understanding, fam. Trump is a good president. That means he's a bad president. There are no good presidents that are good. But as a matter of policy, Kevin, as a matter of policy, he deported them. Trump, as a matter of political standpoint, he came in. That was one of his agendas, and they're stuck in illusion and in the past. Jane, ain't no wrong with liking Trump. He's the president of the United States. I'm pretty sure it is some people that like him. Ain't no wrong with that. The choice is yours. It's your opinion as an American. Yeah, I seen the original Blade Runner. I seen Blade Runner, the original one, with the shorty with the. Yeah, Blade Runner old school with me. Now the new. Have you seen the original Blade Runner? I'm not researching if Obama hates black people. That's a dumb that's your opinion, John. I'm not researching that. Name a president that loved black people. So I wouldn't be surprised, but name a president that loved black people. Trump is misogynistic. He's definitely trying to take away women's rights. He said more than half the country loves him. Bernie is too much of a socialist, even for the left, and drops out of the race. Always pushes his supporters to the left. Right. So he's a Democratic sympathizer, but his name always come up in the top three. You know what I'm saying? Dems weren't okay with it. They got paid to go for it, Jane. Their lobbyists paid them to go for that shit. They weren't okay with it. What's up, Yukon? Still, you know what I mean? Pushing this politic for the people, man. Letting the people come here and I mean express themselves on this platform as long as they ain't weaponizing it. All politicians care about everybody but taxpayers. The Donzo, you must be a Democratic socialist. Either one of them will suck just like every other president. Bernie, that's where all the Republicans and Democrats get their ideas from. The guy that doesn't win and becomes one of the two party participant candidates. The third guy is his name is always coming up. Every presidential race since he been trying to do it, his name always comes up as a third candidate. Y'all ever notice that? So best believe the two parties are looking at that, and they're not gonna give him no power, but they'll take all of his, you know what I mean, little jumps and tweak them to their own advantage. Because shit, that's why they tell you never tell nobody what the family is thinking, never tell nobody your ideas because they'll flip it. You know what I mean, that's what that is. Every time the president shit come up, Bernie Sanders' name come up. Every time. The right to vote, birthright citizenship too. And the DIE stuff is geared toward women. White women benefit the most from it. And I mean also all the other women of color and all different kind of civil rights that's being violated. Women in wheelchairs, Latino women. He's taking away a lot of rights in different sectors. Women that pay taxes. I went in independent too. Okay. Benjamin says yes, Obama is better president than Trump. Who don't like tax cuts, man? Definitely will vote for the first time for Obama, says Kimberly. That's what it is. Facts, Jane. Democrats always been for immigrants and against us. Katie, where you been at? That's chilling, waiting in the cut for somebody to say so out of pocket. Godfather, free speech, and comedian tells the joke about him and he loses. Yeah, Jimmy. He went crazy about no, it was the Charlie Kirk shit. They showed they ass when Charlie Kirk got killed. Seeming like they had something to do with it. And you know how the motherfucker that steal your wallet always be the one that help you look for it? Things to make you go, y'all ever notice that? The motherfucker steal your wallet, he be the one helping you look for it. And then when you find it in his pocket, he say, oh shit, how'd that get there? The people that lobbyists are for it, Jane. Okay, get that bread up, Amaru. That's what it is. Smash that like y'all. It's 57 people in here, man. Let's get them lights up, man. The lights is at 93 and there's 54 people in here. The shit been popping all morning. Know what I'm saying? Come on, let's get them lights up, family. Get them up, 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 get them up. 48 people. We trying to hit 200 likes in this live screen since we carried on so long. Right. And then it's not even for the January 6th people alone. It's for the people maybe that they can rest assured that Trump gonna look out for them. Y'all got to look at that thing, that slush fund in three different ways. You got to look at in who is this gonna affect, who is it not gonna affect, and who has it already affected. It has already affected all of us because it shows at any given time 2 billion could be set up for to put some kids through college and trade schools and stuff, but no, 2 billion is set up for some white nationalists um to get paid if they get taken away from their jobs from going to jail for bucking for this kid. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump. That slush fund also it says when I buck in 2028, you know I got a fund set up. So if you want to leave your job, you want to come help us tear this shit up and stay in power, we already got y'all back. That's for the people in the future. It's for the January 6th people, but y'all know there's a lot of the January 6th don't even fuck with Trump. I seen a couple of them say that they don't give a shit if he had gave them exonerated them because they weren't doing it for him. They was doing it for their patriotism and their love for the American Constitution. I mean, but Trump is that's just a added incentive. So in 2020, it's already there. So these motherfuckers be like, oh shit. Well, he gave that guy a couple of million because you know, what's his name? Terrio, whatever his name that used to be with the Proud Boys. He just filed for like 6 or 7, $8 million of that motherfucking slush fund. And then once they spend and get somebody some of it, they'll never shut it down. Once they get somebody that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. Jimmy Min, go ahead. I'm not an immigrant and my family are American Indians. With this administration, it's either their way or the highway. In other words, no one has a say. You can see how they do their own peoples. Shit. Just look at how many people came in with Trump and then they leave disgruntled. And then they start telling everything. Wow, wow. You know what I mean? Science. Stop it. You say for you, Donald Obama is a better human being. That's what it is. That's what it is. Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like. You say Obama ain't move against it. What is a Native American? By now, a Native American don't even exist in the form that you're talking about. The red skinned Indian with the feather, they don't even exist. They're like museum pieces in Oklahoma on the Reds. The Reds is like a museum that ain't been kept up. You do realize that, right? And a Native American now that it has since changed what a Native American is, as well as y'all say what is a Democrat, what is a Republican. A Democrat and a Republican is not the same Democrats and Republicans in the beginning of whatever the stages they were in. They're now all different. So what it is to be a Native American, I'm a Native American. You're a Native American. This shows you're native to this land. Stop attaching yourself to Africa and your grandma was from Germany and your grandma from Spain. Stop detaching yourself from this country. I was born in America, so I'm not African American. I don't have a dog in a fight with Africa. I don't have nothing against Africans. I'm not mad with them because Africans sold Africans. They didn't sell any Black Americans, okay? And I can go 5, 10 grandmas back. My people's from out of the Dismal Swamp. I have not one African tribe that I can pinpoint. So I'm not dealing with faith. I'm dealing with facts on that one. Know what I mean? Well, all of us are Native Americans that we were born here. We're native to this land. I mean, no matter what they tell you, you got to stop listening to the name they put on you. No matter what they tell you, African, French, German, whatever, you ain't never been there. You ain't from there. You understand what I'm saying? You know, 1,000 people, their peoples come from New York and move down south. Yeah, granddaddy's from New York. We from New York. No, you're not. You're from whatever you at in down south. People from down south move up New York. Yeah, you know, them country. I'm not country anymore. My granddaddy's from Louisiana. I'm from 154th. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop attaching ourselves to this shit. You attaching yourself to Africa, and Africa don't give a shit about you. You say Trump is better than Obama. In your opinion, can you name 3 reasons why Trump is better than Obama? Unknown. And it's not even debate. It's just to see where you at as an American, and your opinion is greatly appreciated. I don't know. I'm not worried about who they graping. I'm worried about, know what I mean, can I feed my kids in this economy? You know what I mean? Because you know what the black money quote says, you can't find a way to make money in your sleep. You're gonna work till you die. You understand? And if you don't live your dreams, you're gonna help somebody else make their dreams come true. You feel me? You say Trump is good at kind of the uneducated. They say that the big part of the people that support him is in like rural areas, like I keep saying, the Appalachians and stuff like that. So they just looking for hope. You know what I mean? They don't even know the shit he doing. Half of y'all don't. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a citizen of America and you haven't been to Washington D.C. and seen the Capitol and how it runs and got there, you know what I mean, you're doing yourself a great. You know what I mean, this. I mean, Trump's the worst president ever. Can you name 3 reasons why? And that Johnson. Every country needs a strong border. Tell that to Trump. Why did he have the Coast Guard not getting paid? Department of Homeland Security not getting paid? Even ICE, FEMA, okay, and then go and attack Iran. The border open. The Coast Guard protects the border, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the American Gulf, or the Gulf of America. That he done changed the name. Why would you not pay the people that protect the border? If you know what I mean, it doesn't make sense. What are you talking about, Maury? How am I out of my league? I'm talking about America. I'm American, dude. You have a lot of y'all. I can tell you some fat sloppy white dude drinking PBR, sitting on a the back of an old Chevy or Ford or some shit, chewing tobacco. What are you talking about? I'm out of my league. I'm in my element, homie. Oh, Maury. You Jewish too? That fucking name Maury. Who the fuck names a hillbilly Maury? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna pin that message you said because it's horse pocket. Trump is for himself, for sure. Don't forget, Trump is numbers guy. He only sees numbers. He don't see you as a Trump won't even fuck with you. And you're white. He ain't for white people, he for people with bread and power. And how don't I make sense? Maybe you don't understand it. You say I don't make sense. Obama is a traitor. Come on, KD. Obama is just a president. All of them. Ain't none of them for the people, man. Trump said, "Yeah, I don't care about your financial." Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly the word he used. He used your financial situations when asked about the American people as opposed to bombing Iran. He said he don't care about your financial pains, dude. Trump is a liar. Obama is a liar. All of them are liars. That's why I say I vote for the one that can tell the best lie. Why? If y'all looking for the truth, I mean, go listen to B.D. Siegel. Because if you looking for it in politics, that ain't their forte. The best politicians are the ones that can tell the best lies. That's why I say Gavin Newsom will make a good president because he already slammed California out, lying like a motherfucker. He'll be on the world stage. He'll be a good liar. He look you right in the face and tell you some shit and know he don't fucking believe it his goddamn self. Yo, you out of here, cause I mean, you out of here, dude. Go play, man, or come back in here on a new Gmail or an old one. Cause right now, like Trump would say, you're fired. Come on, man, with the bullshit. If y'all can't conduct your business and talk like an American adult, I don't even want you coming through the live screen. I'm gonna get you out of here because that's crazy. We can agree to disagree. We can go back and forth with even racy banter, but to say just dumbass shit, it smells of 43-year-old men still playing PlayStation fast, competing against 10-year-olds. Go set the fuck down. The world do need a reset. All that shit. Even like the Church of God in Christ, Kojic, the Urban League, fraternities, Masons, all that shit. All that shit need a reset because they don't do shit for nobody. It's all narcissistic type of. I'm a Mason. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? You know I'm in the Urban League. So what the fuck? Call Charles. You know he with this and that. Charles can't do shit for you. He's not unless you're AKA, unless you're Gamma Kappa Alpha, unless you're with the Rotary Club. He's not gonna do shit for you. Yeah, we got 99 likes. We need one more to make 100, man. It's 51 people in here right now politicking. Every last one of y'all should at least have double tap the stream and your participation. No, I'm not a conservative. Thanks for the subscription, though. JG, thanks for subscribing. I'm not a conservative, though. I'm not none of that shit. I'm just observing what happens in America, and I have something to say about it because I'm American. You say we need Kamala. Maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe we need Kamala. We need Kamala. We don't need Kamala in the Democratic machine. We need whatever she's coming with because she has experience now, being that she was the vice president. For sure, for instance, I'm a capitalist. I mean, I'm trying to get paid because conservatism cannot fucking feed my babies. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get over there and support and subscribe. You know what I mean? And we also got a venture with the BMC e-bike. Go over there, hit the Black Money Trust. All we asking is $1 from Cash App to the Black Money e-bike fund. Why do we need Bernie? We do need him as the third party go to that all the other two parties steal their fucking policies from. Biden. Why are you still talking about Biden? Ain't he got dementia? And if I get $1 for every time somebody says, Obama deported all these people, NorCal. So are you Nathaniel or are you a Serrano living in Cal? Now you saying NorCal, so you are Nathaniel. Exactly, Raul. I'm politically homeless. I'm a Ronin. I'm a ronin politician. I'm roving. You know what I mean? Okay, you're a norte. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Smash that like. So, in your opinion, would you say that the Nortes and the Serranos, they kind of like run California politics because a lot of the stuff that they say spills over into the community. Like if they say we're gonna blacklist black people, the community in which the Latinos, the Nortes, and the Serranos are a big part of California. Wouldn't you say that the Mexican mafia running California? You say, hell no, Obama was terrible, Travis. Name 3 reasons why you say Obama was terrible, dude. And thanks, we had 105 likes, man. Let's get it to 200 right now. This conversation is dope and it's for Americans. Know what I'm saying? It's for Americans. Is Obama a better president than Trump? Okay, that's what it is. You say you on break, you won't be here long, DB. But that just the point that you came and showed your support. That's what it is. That's all I ask. Smash that like, y'all. You say Obama was a good president, Steve? Name. Okay, Sassimo. Okay, player. Enjoy your evening. I know you're about to go out there and get a tropical smoothie and ride around and shit. Hit Saks Fifth Avenue. Pick me some Gucci flip flops up, fam. Smash that light. Oh, you ain't been back. Yeah, you got Obama tatted across your chest. Shit. I wanted Thug Life across my belly, and my queen said, "Boy, you too old for that." Ah! I was gonna get Thug Life across the belly. My lady was like, "Boy, stop. Why do you have Obama on your chest?" The Donzo. Yo, what's up, my G Ty Rob? Hey, yo, Ty Rob is my longest running supporter ever. That's my original three right there. My original three right there, Ty Rob. The original three people was Ty Rob, Drina Haven 916, and I'll say Dirty Weather. I mean, he came and went, but I mean, and Lunching Out. But Lunching Out was here on another tag. Cut me in or cut me out, Lunch. Lunch. Cut me in or cut me out, family. What's up with you? Thug life has many definitions, right? But you know the word thug comes from India. Um, the thugs were worshiping a one in it Kali Ma, and they used to catch people that night and but in the daytime they would be just like the Ku Klux Klan. It'd be the local inn owner, the local baker, the local political figure. But at night they all worship Kali Ma. And some British soldier went over there and wrote a book about it, and it called them thuggies, highway bandits, no less. And then the word just spread, you know what I mean, hoods and thugs. Like hoods come from Robin Hood, you know what I mean, English folklore. But yeah, the word thuggy comes out of India. Obama is not Islamic, Willie Zah. You can stop that one because he would have never been the president. Y'all racist motherfuckers. Y'all Islamophobia ass Americans. He would have never been president. Cause y'all got to know that you can tell that half of that shit is not true because the powers that be with their racist ass would have never put him in if he wasn't more white than black. I mean, because he's not black, he's African. You understand? They would have never put him in power if any of that shit was true. Because they're homophobic. I mean, America been shit though. You say currently. Willie Zah, Travis Bennett, the Donzo, Mintz. What's going on, Mintz? Mintz say Islam is nasty. Have y'all got over there and turned on the notification bell? Have you smashed the like? We on the road to 200 likes in this conversation. I mean, Team God, salute. That's a good team to be on, Rob. What's going on? How the family, man? What you do today, Rob? Oh, we in a different. You at lunch right now? I think we're a couple of hours ahead of you. Of course, he be 80 next month. Of course, he's stressed. I'm gonna say that. Of course, Trump is stressed. He's 80 years old next month. He's 80 years old. Yep, Americans are keeping Americans divided. Now, Americans made it more. Um, Americans made it more common to hate each other and be racism is American pop culture. You can't stay America without racism. I mean, there was a time when Obama was asked about Flint crisis in one state, and he pretty much mocked the people of the state. So, but we talking about Donald Trump as of late. That Flint shit. I mean, it is what it is. They say the water's still brown there, but Donald Trump said he didn't care about America as a whole. That's just one little part of it. Donald Trump said Americans' financial situation. Yep, politicians are the reason America is divided. Deloise. Is this Deloise out in Delaware? This is Haitian Deloise. Far out, says Kim Lott. What's so far out about it, family? Smash that like. Right. Don't nobody, exactly. Nobody. Obama, Biden, Trump, nobody care about Flint. But Clarissa Shields, the female boxer, she from Flint. These corporations that are paying politicians are the reason America is so divided. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Amy Bach, she was facing them 40, so they gave her the 41 years. Because did you see that the black dude that was associated with it, he fled the scene. The Somalian black dude ran in with handcuffs on. That was with all that fraud. But the ringleader for the Somalian fraud, Amy Bach, a white woman, just got 40 some things. Yeah, what's up? You need me? Hold on. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. All the corporations are getting to lay thousands off, not millions of people. Right. We about to wrap this up, y'all. Thanks everybody for coming through, showing that super support. We'll be back later with another catchy topic and a platform for Americans to discuss American. Thanks everybody. Make sure you smash the like on your way out. Get over there and turn on the notification. Like I said, we got the dollar that you can support the BMC e-bike Black Money Trust at Cash App. I mean, show that support. Shout out all my super supporters. Sassy Mo Forensics, everybody that came through. KD, holla at you, Amaru, Amadi.